Right, we're live. Claire's not here. Let's play the fucking intro. Here we go.
Britain is one of the greatest countries in the history of the world. You are the country of Shakespeare, the steam engine. You defeated Napoleon. You destroyed the slave trade. My country, America, became great as it is because of what we inherited from you, from Britain.
Oh my god. Gets me every time. Fucking gets me, bro. I don't know what the fuck. Here we go, guys. We're back. Anglo Gang. Episode number 50. We're here every Sunday at 7 o'clock. Laid back chit chat. And we're going to talk about the news and we're going to talk about this and that. We're supposed to have a guest on the show. She stood me up. I'm so upset. People are so unprofessional. This is what I've got to deal with, guys. This is what I've got to deal with. I could have got another guest on the show. I didn't. I thought, no, I'll be kind. I'll invite Claire Khaw on. I haven't talked to her in 5 years. I'll get her on, and she just doesn't turn up. What is going on, my dear friends? But anyway,
she does operate on African time, though.
Well, I tell you, she doesn't turn up late for her best friend SJJ. But there you go. It's just stupid bullshit, isn't it? It's just stupid bullshit. But anyway, I actually did some notes. We've got. Can you see that? Yes, you can. Mm-hmm. So we got Keir Starmer in no particular order. News of the week: Keir Starmer wants to ban X. Here we have Ofcom. Somebody's done a meme of Ofcom. We've got the meme of the week, Amelia. So we're going to talk about that. We've got Donald Trump. He's putting a cap on credit card rates of 10%. He's also doing something with BlackRock. Basically, he's stopping BlackRock from buying all the homes. So this is good stuff. We've got Trump obviously getting ready to conquer Greenland. We've got this is just a random story that just really upset me, to be honest with you. Like, this poor woman. She just wants to feed the pigeons, and they arrested her. This is just fucking insane. I feed pigeons, by the way. This is my thing. I've never done it before, but this winter, because I've got a pair of pigeons that sit on my window ledge, they've decided to make it their home, and I'm looking at them every day. And so I went out and brought some pigeon food. Now I feed the pigeons every day, and I'm just thinking, like, what the fuck is going on in this country? You can't even feed the pigeons. You know, it's just so. Anyway,
I love that you do that, by the way.
Well, it's nice. It's good for the heart. You know, you should look after the animals, right? It's good for the heart. And we've got a revolution going on in Iran. Don't know what's happened with that. And we've got this scene, this scenario. I guess we should probably start with this story. We'll talk about that and the reaction to it. We've got Tharium. Tharium's been doxxed doing some shopping. This is how Tharium does his shopping.
Yeah.
Mine.
Let's get the butter. Is that the butter?
Yeah.
Get the bread. I didn't know you had to hunt the bread. Apparently,
when you came up with this idea, did you copy The Simpsons? You know, if it's on a toothpick, it's free.
No, good idea. I've got a clip of me in a confrontation with the police as well. Some body cam footage.
And then, good. And then we got I thought we would read the SJJ thing. Just
got both videos. Got both videos. Got to watch.
We got both videos.
Great
so shall we start with this? Shall we start with
My first question about this, because you tagged me on this. I've been so busy this week, I have no idea what's going on, and I couldn't make head nor tail of what's going on here. Would someone like to fill me in quickly?
Yeah, Aubrey, do you want to fill in Mercian? Mercian wants to get filled in, Aubrey.
I'm so sorry. I was reading comments. I have no idea what you just said.
Oh God! All right, Tharia. All right, I'll do it then. So I don't even know. I mean, this is American news, but apparently, well, you can see. Well, let's watch the video and you'll see. Basically, the ICE they shot this lady. So we'll see the video. Slowed it down so you can see. So she pulls off. Hits this guy. He shoots her. Bush. She's dead. Okay.
Well,
so this has been.
Let's explain who this woman is.
So this has been all over Twitter all week, and Richard Spencer being a massive pussy. Okay, I'm just going to call out the pussies. Blah blah blah, and any reasonable person would conclude the deadly force was clearly unnecessary. So Richard Spencer, the guy who wants to, the white nationalist leader of the alt-right, the guy.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he's like, oh my God, I shot somebody. Oh, it's so bad, clutching his pearls. Like, what a worthless, failed leader. I'm so disappointed. We've got Wolf.
He's a Democrat.
We've got Wolf. I mean, here's another view of the, just so we can see. I think this is just the same video, but it's sped up. So this guy walks in front. No! Well, that guy's already in front. Shit! Bang. Shit! Whoosh. Oh my fucking God! Fucking shot the bitch. What the fuck? Fucking shot the bitch.
Good reviews.
Wolf, who I follow on Twitter, he gives a lot of interesting insights into politics, but he's just like, oh no, ICE is evil. And we've got Harry Robinson, of all people, all moral legitimacy and momentum. The right had following Charlie Kirk's assassination has been pissed away. This is just the cherry on the top. The right is now the bad guy. Like, people don't have the balls, man. like all you got to do is just keep your mouth shut. Like, that's literally all you got to do. And people on our side are now attacking ICE agents, for Christ's sake. Like what the fuck is going on? So anyway, that's my take on it.
Do you remember Chris Cabba? A few years ago, that little black kid who was shot by the police officer.
No.
So this was in prison, and he was so they kept this quiet, but he shot a guy the day before, so he's wanted by the police, and the police managed to trap him in. He's in the car, and he's got an officer with his gun drawn, pointing at him, going, surrender. But Chris, being a black guy and having average IQ of them, thinks he's going to play chicken with a bullet. So then he gets shot trying to run the officer over. And this is a bit different from that, because this isn't some criminal. This is just some stupid woman who's
she hit the cop.
Yeah, she hit the cop.
That's a criminal crime right there. That's a crime. She did hit him.
I mean? I know, but she wasn't trying to. Like, this is just some stupid woman who got
you don't accelerate at a police officer unless you intend to hit them.
I think she was a stupid woman who got scared, though, right?
No.
She
she did that on purpose.
She did it on purpose. They were taunting the police officer. She and her lover. She did it on purpose.
I'm just, oh my God, I'm a fucking
This is a supreme situation
I'm
of
just
fuck around and find out. And she found out.
I'm not too bothered about her getting killed. I'm just saying, optically, this
if you can't drive, if you're such a bad driver that if you're intimidated or you're scared or whatever, that you actually aim at somebody and hit them, then you shouldn't be driving at all. And that's giving her major leeway.
I think
she could have backed up. Her lesbian lover was standing there recording the whole thing as they're like, she was an idiot. She deserves it. If you don't want to get shot by the police, don't fuck with them.
Mm-hmm.
How's that?
I agree, but I'm just saying, like she's not. This is just some. You were saying earlier. You said in the chat. You can feel sorry for these women because they've just been. They just had all this shit pumped in their heads, right?
Wait, I said
and
that?
like about these like feminists, these liberal feminist types.
Oh, I was being
this woman is
sarcastic.
Oh,
who is
yeah, don't feel sorry for
who's
them.
smashing their keyboard? Who is it?
Sorry, it's me. I've just Hi everyone.
All right. Hello,
Thanks
Claire.
for inviting me.
I was going to do a big introduction for you, but you turned up late. But can you just stop bashing your keyboard? All right. Remind me. But sorry, I didn't mean to be like you. I was all ready for you, Claire. I was all ready. You know what I mean? I was going to do a big introduction. You turned up. We were going to talk to you for an hour before we turn to the news, but you've turned up late, and there you go.
Yes, sorry about that. I just had to finish something.
Okay, all right. What do you think about this thing? I'm desperately scrolling because I've been following this all week. I'm desperately scrolling through my Twitter trying to find the video because I've seen this video, and I watched so many videos, and I don't think I've recorded it, unfortunately. And I'm shocked that Tharium has sided with the fat feminist for some reason.
No, I haven't sided with her. I can just.
Oh, you kind of have. You kind of have. You're like, oh, the optics. I don't give a flying fuck about the optics, mate. I want 30 million Mexicans out of the fucking country. And if we've got to shoot some fucking feminists to do it, then we shoot the fucking feminists. Right? What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, you see, this is the problem because it has completely distracted from all the Somali shit. I mean, look at the shit they pulled with George Floyd.
That's
Look at the shit they pulled with George Floyd, a convicted career criminal who overdosed on fentanyl. This is some dumb, well-meaning white woman. And
well-meaning? Oh, where do you get well-meaning?
In her mind, you're right. She's not.
I'm sure everybody's well-meaning in their own mind.
Oh my God Almighty!
But the point is, the footage is inconclusive. It's not really obvious.
No.
I don't know.
Well, is it? You'd like to be on that jury, would you?
Yes.
Yeah,
I would love to.
Yeah, I'd send it down. Yeah, bye.
It's pretty cut and dry for me. Drive towards a fucking officer, get fucking shot as a result. I mean,
go to prison for 25.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like she was going the other way. She was trying to drive away.
Wheels aimed at the officer.
And she grazed him.
Vehicle in drive, and you press on the gas, and there's an officer of the law in front of your vehicle that is committing an assault with a vehicle as a deadly weapon.
And how about listen to the police? He said, "Get out of the car. Get out of the fucking car. You're alive."
You're right. I know. You're not going to win that. You got when the police say stop, you don't go, oh, nah.
Yes, I suppose the question would, is still, did she deserve to be shot in the head 3 times?
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, that's what happens when you use a vehicle as a deadly weapon against a law enforcement officer.
Yep.
One of the things, if you look at like unarmed people killed by police in America each year, some of them are they tried to run the police officer over. I don't really think that's unarmed if you're behind the wheel of a car.
No, legally it's not. Legally, that would be considered a weapon.
Well, no, I don't think it is.
It is. It is.
It is. The risk of getting in trouble from this panel. Did she try and run him down, or did she try and get away?
Yeah,
that's a question.
I'm desperately trying to find because I've watched this video. Let's look at this.
One of the things, hold on.
Rini Good, I think was her name. Intentionally ramming ICE agent with her car. Come on, get. Oh, why didn't it go full screen? There he is. Right, he just drove.
That is
over him.
Right there.
There he is.
More than justifies it.
Like the guy standing in front of the car, and she just accelerates.
Well, she is turning to
instead of just getting out.
So currently, she's obstructing, which is itself a violation of the law.
Yeah.
And it would have been a misdemeanor. She could have had an attorney Get her out.
Oh, yes. You
within an hour.
Right. Yeah, if the police are fucking with you, obviously, like, go along with it and sue them. That's
she's not some confused lady. She's there to deliberately get in the way of the ICE officer. That's why she's in the middle of the fucking road.
She's a liberal feminist. She is a very confused woman.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't give you the right to break the law.
See, I mean,
the
reason I'm not siding for the lady because what if let's say that she was trying to get away, that doesn't make her in the right, does it?
No. And intent is irrelevant to facts.
Right.
The matter of fact is that she used her vehicle as a deadly weapon, which necessitates deadly force in response, and she got what she had fucking coming to her.
Yep.
It's as simple as that.
Which, because let's not forget, they're trying to actually act in an authoritarian sense, right? And I'm not saying that in a negative way here, but she's getting in the way of police procedure here. The police are doing their job, and she is interjecting herself purposely. That wasn't peaceful protest.
She's obstructing intentionally.
She was obstructing the police and resisting arrest.
If
she was still alive.
Yeah.
And during the process of which she used her vehicle as a deadly weapon.
Right.
If you're drinking drunk, you don't intend to hit somebody, but you do, and you go to prison. Same thing.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Right, I'm starting to understand the situation because I had no idea what was going on before.
Yeah, so I'm desperately in the background. I'm trying to find these videos because I've seen.
One of the things I have seen.
Unfortunately, I didn't record it, but there are videos of this girl. Essentially, this woman has a wife who's a lesbian, okay, and they've lost ownership, or whatever you call it, of their children, custody of their children, because her lesbian wife likes to torture the children by stamping out cigarettes on the child's arm. And there's a previous video of both of these two people obstructing ICE before, and the officer apparently, who I can't find the fucking video, but the officer got run over before. I mean, there are
like 7 months ago.
Yeah, there are incidents of people running over ICE officers because they think that they can get away with it. So fuck that bitch. I'm glad she's dead.
Yes.
And let's maybe think a little more closely about who we choose as our martyrs. I'm saying this to the left. Like, you've got George Floyd, you've got this chick. Great job, guys. Good record. And one more thing too. I have cousins that are cops. They have a right to get home safely from work every day. They're not getting paid shit for what they do. I'm sorry I keep swearing, but I'm like pretty passionate about this. They have a right to get home safely to their families, and they have a split second to make those decisions. Come on. Don't mess with the cops. You're not going to get shot.
That simple.
Claire Khaw, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. It's been 5 years since we had a chat. Is it 5 years? Is it that long, Claire?
Yeah, I think the last time was with Church of Entropy. That must have been, yes. Do you remember her?
Vaguely.
She was this Canadian woman.
Right,
living
yeah,
in
crazy.
New Zealand, who was a Hindu.
Oh, did we have a group chat?
Support.
Well, I think she upsets a lot of people, and I can't remember what she said that upset you, but I was with her on the same stream, and I think that was the last time we spoke.
Yeah, maybe. How are you, Claire? Are you good? Are you doing well? Are you
well,
happy?
I feel.
Do you like London more now that it's full of Muslims? Do you feel like more at home?
Well, the other day when I went to a party, the all these sort of Muslim stalls, and I went up to them and they tried to make me say the Shahada, and they gave me a prayer mat, but I was also offering them copies of secular Quranism, and one of them said, "Oh yes, I think I've seen it. I've spoken to you before," and I said, "Oh wow. Yes, I don't remember." So that was reassuring.
Wow.
And I guess, I mean, there's a kind of, unspoken agreement amongst the dissident right to never ever mention my thing. So I'm also aware of that too.
Well, I mean, I've been thinking about this. I think your branding is all wrong, Claire. I got to say, not trying to criticize, but you back in the day, I mean, you used to hang out with Jonathan Bowden, right? So if you want to
hang out.
But you met the guy, right? And you watched him.
Yes. I mean, I did see him in a lot of BNP meetings, and there was this sort of movie tea afternoon in Mayfair thing that I did post about. Yes.
Yeah, I think that's the angle. If you want to get people on your side, I think that's more of the angle that you probably should take. Do you know what I mean? Because people don't like the hijab.
Everybody's going to hate it, and it's like, yeah, well, I'm not going to pretend it's something else. You know, a lot of helpful people would say, well, if you called it anything else but secular Quranism, people might support you. You know, but the thing is, the cat's already out of the bag, and if I said it wasn't, it's like, well, we know where it really came from, Claire. So don't you be hiding this from us, kind of thing. So I can't walk back on that.
Yeah, but it's problem is it's a bit of a oxymoron though, isn't it? Secular Quranism. Do you know what I mean? So like
oxymorons exist, but you know, my little program, you know, could be implemented. You know, it's like you just extract from the Quran all the commandments of Allah capable of being made into legislation, and individually they're actually quite reasonable. I don't think any, you know, believing Christian would think they were in any way offensive. In fact, a lot of the punishments for similar crimes in the Holy Bible are, you know, much more draconian.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is
death penalty.
The thing is the secular bit, because it's like saying secular Bible studies. Like, it doesn't really make sense. Do you know what I mean? Because it's not secular, is it?
Well, I mean, okay, my argument
isn't that Jordan Peterson basically? Secular Bibleism.
Yeah. Well, whatever it is, it's bullshit, isn't it? Yeah. Do you know what I mean? It's like the Quran is a holy book. Islam is a religion that believes in God. It's not secular. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? This is why I got frustrated with you last time we had a conversation, because it's an oxymoron. You know what an oxymoron is, right? It's like female intelligence. It's like two things that don't stick together, you know? So it's just like it just it's not really so much against.
Oh, he's gone.
Just the oxymoron explosion of impossibility.
Like his brain couldn't compute. Brutus AI confirmed.
So, are you a fan of Sadiq Khan?
No, but I mean, I could see that he's quite a charming man, and that's why he managed to, you know, get to where he was in politics. But you know, all the Muslims who, you know, get appointed, they have to go native and basically become liberal and support, you know, invasions of oil-rich Muslim countries. And I mean, there's a lot of tokenism around, you know.
Oh dear. So I'm back. All right, fair enough. Right, instead of talking about what we disagree on, let's see if we can find room for agreement.
Well, I've got one.
So go on, Tharium.
So, you know, fellas, are we all sick of London having a foreign Muslim LGBT loving mayor?
Indeed.
Probably, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, guess what the far right party will want to give us? Another foreign Muslim LGBT loving mayor. Wow, what a great choice we have with this dumb Tory bitch.
Yeah.
Let's get her up.
Well, maybe it's time to think, if you can't beat them, you have to join them.
No. This is what gets you deported, Claire. This gets you deported.
I think I'm still allowed to say things like that.
Hold on. Let me sort my sound out.
You got to press full screen.
Yeah. People into silos and boxes.
Can you hear this?
Yeah. On the right, there's been a bit of a brouhaha.
Can I just first say, who the fuck is this guy, right? Harry Cole saves the West. I mean, what a fat fucking faggot.
Wow.
Anyway.
Not been announced as a candidate, say. I'm not talking about within Reform, but the people on the even further to the right in British politics. Lawrence Fox, for example, is whittering on about your candidacy, saying it's selling out.
I mean, imagine Lawrence Fox is the far right now. Jesus Christ.
Dan Wootton has suggested that you're somehow some sort of possibly an Islamist, and Reform have capitulated. That's the word. What's your response to that?
Number one, they're not the right; they're the far right? And I don't even think that they're far right. They're just, the thing is, I don't see myself as a British Muslim, a British Egyptian. I see myself as a British person. That's it. And whether you're Muslim, Hindu, Catholic, gay, trans, we need a mayor that is there for everyone equally, not some select groups.
What do you think they're trying to do there by sort of stirring us up? The suggestion that you're possibly an Islamist. I mean, how does that make you feel? What is your response to that direct, ridiculous charge?
It's so ridiculous. I just ignore it. Honestly, it's some Twitter tunnel vision that they have. I'm the strongest person to call out radical Islam. I'm the strongest person to say that if Muslims move here, they have to embrace British values.
Now, I hate this shit because this is the shit they've been playing with. You need a based Muslim to sort of counter the Islamic ones. Because this, she is not the best person to call this out. Anyone can, but this is their move. You see it with all the base diversity, Kemi Badenoch and all this shit. You need a black person to call this stuff out. But that just promotes all of them, more of them into all positions of power.
Do you know what I took? Sorry. Do you know what I took away from this? Because I couldn't hear a word. I can take a guess of what she says. But all I keep looking at is, what is the shape of her chin?
I know, right? Yeah. I know. People say she's hot. No, she isn't. This is like some real weird inbred jaw, I think she's got going on here.
Some sort of quasi Giga Chad jaw.
Yeah.
It's that handsome.
It's a very masculine jawline.
Handsome Squidward.
But I'm sick of this woman.
It's quite a masculine jawline, isn't it?
Yeah.
She could be trans.
It's a cross between Michael Jackson after all the surgery and the handsome Squidward. I'm going to go for that with a wig.
Okay, let me play devil's advocate here then. I mean, on the side of Reform, let's be honest. London is a Muslim city now, and you're not going to get elected unless you have a Muslim running for power.
Well, just skip it then. I think
just skip it, but then you lose London.
No,
somebody's got to go into London and clean up the crime. Obviously, Sadiq Khan is shit. Maybe this lady, she can get elected, and she can put some police officers on the streets, and maybe she can just clean the thing up. Do you know what I mean?
I doubt it. But if you want,
they all have to follow the same policies. Yeah, whatever the party, right?
I mean, I'd say, okay, if London is lost demographically, win Parliament, abolish the mayor of London. You can do that, and then you just put your own person in charge.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Yeah,
rather than playing this game like, we need our diversity to win. And then of course they're all coming out with this, calling us all racist and far right. Of course, and like Mohammed Yusuf, my favorite guy, going and calling Labour the real racists because Rachel Reeves said you need to be white to be British. Thanks.
So are we saying the real policy should be get elected, get into Parliament, pass an act of Parliament which abolishes the position of Mayor of London, and probably also abolishes Birmingham Mayor, Leeds? I don't know how many Muslim mayors we've got in our country, but just abolish them all and fix the cities like that. Is that what we should be doing? Because I'd be in favour of that. I mean, if I was elected, I would just abolish the position and just get rid of Sadiq Khan, to be honest with you.
I think for London especially, because it's has national reach, really.
Yeah.
The mayor of London is a somewhat international character. So it shouldn't really be just up to London, because so much of that affects us.
Yeah, I would agree. I'm on board with that. What do you think? Special guest Clair Khaw.
Is this actually you? Is this actually you?
Well, I don't.
Have you met this girl at your local mosque?
democracy.
You don't believe in democracy?
Okay, I'm not Muslim. I don't go to mosque. I've only recently heard of her anyway.
Hang on.
I don't support democracy.
You're not a Muslim?
No.
What do you mean you're not a Muslim? What are you talking about? You're not a Muslim?
Well, the people who actually know me will know I'm not a Muslim. I'm just saying that you need a system of laws that that we all have to agree with, like, the ruling classes and the governed. They have to say, these are the rules. It's like playing Monopoly. And
this is why I have an autism attack when I'm talking to you. All right, Claire. All right, I'm not going to lose my time, honestly. Do you believe in God?
I am agnostic, but I see the utility of making people believe in him.
You don't believe? Where are your ancestors from? Malaysia?
My grandparents were born in China, or my paternal grandparents was born in China, but my maternal grandparents were in Malaysia for some generations.
So racially, you're like half Malaysian, half Chinese.
A Malaysian is a nationality. Chinese is an ethnicity.
Right, so I come from what are you?
So I would say I'm Chinese, but but my religious background I guess would be Taoist Buddhist.
Well, why don't you just celebrate that then? People could follow that, Claire. You'd be famous on the internet. You're putting in all this effort, year after year after year. Qur'ani Yule. Nobody's interested. Nobody likes it. Nobody wants to follow it. No, and if you just did the Buddhist thing instead, people would be like, "Oh, okay, cool." Claire Khaw used to hang out with Jonathan Bowden, and she's a Buddhist. All right, we'll talk to her. We'll deport her, but we'll talk to her. You'd be doing fine, but you got to do this Muslim thing, and it drives people berserk.
Because I'm focused on systems, which is beyond race and nation. So basically, if you're going to do an exercise in comparative religion, there are only 5 world religions, fortunately. So only 5. And you know that the Eastern religions of Hinduism and Buddhism they're not even good enough for yellow and brown people. So how can it be good enough for white people, eh? So it's got to be one of the Abrahamic religions.
Well, I remember when
why the worst one, though?
Was really cool in the 90s. Like all the celebrities were doing Buddhism back in the 90s.
Yeah, because it's liberal.
Why not pick Christianity then?
Because it's failed, and none of you people understand. And I've been telling everyone, and people don't get it.
This is the thing. Nobody trusts you, Claire. Nobody trusts you. I think you're being funded by the Muslim Brotherhood.
They don't like what I'm saying. These Muslims don't like me saying that they've got their book wrong. And that's why they're the eternal victims of Western imperialism, because they've got their book wrong and don't follow it properly.
Oh, it just triggers my autism. Yeah, sorry, go on, Tharim.
This is a bit like, you see like these politicians, like Obama did it, Theresa May did it. They sort of go, look, let me explain to you what real Islam is. Coming from like these Westerners, they never take that well, do they?
Oh, you watched that video I posted in the chat from Asmund Gold about that white lady who converted to Islam and is now
that one as well. Yeah. Classic.
That was awesome.
Hang on, we got to talk about the sex scandal. Did you have an affair with Auberon Wall? Did you? Is that too personal, Claire? Have we upset you?
Well, I've admitted to it.
Oh wow! Okay, what was that like? Was that good?
Yes.
Okay, you don't want to talk about it. That's fine. Okay. Yeah. I think you should just go for the Buddhism angle. To be honest with you, Claire, this is the thing. I just can't talk to you. It just is too. It's too painful.
Well, it's not painful for me.
No, let's find what we agree on then. Just put the secular Quranism to one side. So you don't believe in democracy, right? Am I right? What about
one-party state? I really think the one-party state would be the way forward.
Okay. What about immigration? Are you against immigration?
Well, it is obviously very unsettling, even for non-white people who don't like the new arrival. So it's unsettling for everybody, even the non-whites. And they don't know what to think, and they're also confused and guilty as well. So obviously it's not a good idea, but it's like a kind of behavioral addiction. They can't stop. Once you pop, you can't stop. And this is how it is in the West, all over the West, from down under to America to Europe. It's because the demographics are not, providing a labor force for, commerce.
Hang on. It sounds like whoa.
This is GDP talk now. This is GDP line go up. That's what that is.
This is why no one trusts you.
You
started off good, and then you started sliding towards. No, actually, we kind of need immigration. So I'm not. Can we be clear? Are you against it or not? Like yes or no? Oh
no. Okay. I'm saying. Are we feminism? How was the birth rate?
Wow, the pause.
I'll help you out here, Claire. If you're worried about being deported, I have an immigration policy that you may be able to apply for. I'm not saying you'll get through the gate sort of thing, but you may be able to apply for it.
If you put in the work.
Yeah, you have to go to the gym.
Well, I'm saying that feminism has lowered the birth rate, not just of white people, but also of, all the non-whites who subscribe to that policy. It's very bad in Korea, well, South Korea and Japan and China, and even the Indians are in India are saying that the Muslim birth rate in India is higher than their own. So
well, look at it this way. So you talk about the economics of needing birth rates. Really, that is just to keep the pension system going. Like your country does not need constantly increasing birth rates to keep going.
And the pension system is a pyramid scheme.
Labor force, nevertheless.
Yeah, but we have enough. No one is about to go. Yes, no one is about to go extinct. Because there's millions of us.
Yeah,
right?
but you don't work.
Wait, look at this. Look at this.
Well, we're not capable.
Well, not enough of you are. I mean, that's why. Well, I'm not saying you're all not working, but it's the problem of the welfare state, isn't it?
Yeah, well, we've got to kill the welfare state, but we don't need constant GDP growth. That isn't actually.
I'm not proposing that.
It sounds a bit like it. And I mean, look at what happened in the Black Death when you had a massive cut, when the population in Europe cut by about half. The normal people
wages
after that, the normal people after that had a massive increase in their quality of living because they suddenly became more valuable. Just if you just keep pumping us with immigrants, which is what they want.
So you'd like a Black Death to kill off?
Oh yes, you have no idea, right? We've got like about 70, 80 million people. I'd love to go back down to medieval numbers. Give me about 6 million people in the country. Oh.
So are you the one that's corrupted SJJ? Because you're literally, this is what he's been saying. He's been hanging out with you, and now he's like, oh no, we need cheap labor in England to power the factories and to suppress the wages so the rich can keep being rich. I mean, has he gotten this from you, Claire? Have you corrupted SJJ? Have you been touching him?
No. We won't argue about the war in Ukraine, but I don't know why you're denying that there is a labour shortage. That's been
only because we're
in this
stuck,
country for decades.
Only because we're stuck on infinite GDP growth.
Okay, well, you need to say, well, we have to measure our national success using something else. There are all these paradigm shifts that need to take place.
How much immigration we've got to have before there's not a Labour problem? Surely we have enough bodies in the country at this stage to cut to. What's the unemployment rate?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I believe Brutus works in a factory. I mean, what's the racial composition of his fellow factory workers?
Was you asking the whites with a few Indians?
Okay,
a few Boris Waves.
Right.
They're going to be reform councillors now, though. So
yeah, yeah.
Well,
we have unemployed people. So
yeah, but
we have unemployment plus.
That's a problem, isn't
it? Also, look at how much fucking pointless work is done. Like all these just email paper pushing jobs that don't need to exist. They're just there to make work and keep GDP growth up. They're not actually creating anything. They're just creating GDP.
Yeah. No, I just never bought into the idea of the labor shortage. I just don't. No, I want to be paid. I want to get paid £20 an hour, like they do in Switzerland. That's what I want. Like there is an age-old ancient battle between labor and capital, and it seems to me that Claire, you and SJJ are siding with capital against labor.
No,
and it's insane. I want to get paid well. I want to get paid so well that I can buy a house.
How do we get?
We'd have to ban usury to get property prices affordable again.
Well, obviously, but how does Brutus get paid more with more immigrants?
No, I'm not. I don't know why you keep assuming I want more immigrants. I'm saying that the real problem that led to immigration all over the West is the problem of feminism making women not have enough children and making men not want to marry women because, if you can get sex for free without having to marry the woman, why would you marry her?
So you're saying feminism has lowered the birth rate, and because we have a low birth rate, we need the immigrants, basically. That's what you're saying.
I didn't say we need it, but obviously you would have to produce your own labour force.
Right.
Well,
and this means you have to marry each other, and you don't seem at all keen to do that, or many of you are not.
Well, how about back in the day when we were doing really well with most couples only needing one person to work?
Well, yes, that's what you really need, a one,
Yeah, but then capital, not feminism, introduced women into the workplace. So now you need both people to work. So you doubled the work.
Well, it was the 1970s, wasn't it?
Yeah, but
equal pay, maternity pay.
That effectively doubled the workforce. And that hasn't been good, has it?
No. But then you really need to propose a slaying of the sacred cow of feminism, which I know a lot of men are just not prepared to do because their girlfriends will dump them.
Well, I agree with you there, Claire. I mean, I do agree with you to a certain extent. We put women in the workplace, and it's made marriage difficult, and it's lowered wages for both people, and so it's lowered the number of children we had. I don't think that by necessity means we have to accept mass immigration, but I do understand, obviously, the elites use it as an excuse to justify mass immigration. So I kind of like, yeah. So do you so you believe in a family wage then? One man should work, and the wife and children should stay at home. Is that it?
Yes, that would make the woman more respectful of her husband's, greater earning power and stay with him and put up with him.
I would say on that point, Brutus, we should have the children in work as well, though.
Working in mines again.
Yeah.
Maybe delivering papers.
Oh, I don't think it's a bad idea. I mean, I think you should start work at 14 for sure. Yeah. Definitely.
You mean get past key stage 3 and decide? Well, you can carry on down the academic path, or you start making money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, start an apprenticeship when you're 14. And then by the time you're like 21 or 20, you can be a mechanic or you can be whatever, and then you can leave home and you're set up, aren't you? That's how it should be.
Yeah.
Well, the government doesn't seem to be much invested in education or vocational training,
No,
because they only think in the short term in terms of winning the next election, and that's why I reject representative democracy.
Yes, this is correct.
You agree with Bruce on that? He wants direct democracy. Would you like to talk on that, Bruce?
Well, no.
Okay.
No, because I don't know. It's gonna be. We'll just disagree. But whatever. Do you believe in the gold standard then, Claire? Do you believe gold is the real money? Can we agree on that?
No,
gold and silver. Because you said you're against usury, right? I'm also against usury. So in my opinion, usury is fiat currency, or at least one aspect of usury is fiat currency. Obviously, we live in a world that's dominated by the Fed, and they're just printing money out of thin air, and so the whole world is basically undergoing this process of slow kind of inflation, and people saving. You save money in the bank and you lose 10% a year or whatever. So you can't save your cash, so you've got to spend it. Or if you've got money, you've got to invest it in real estate, because if you don't put it into something physical, then it's just going to disappear. So all the rich people buy all the property, and they buy second homes and etc., and they price out the working classes from the housing market, and so you get all these problems essentially. So a big part of this is fiat currency. It's paper money, and the solution is to have the gold standard. So do you believe in the gold standard?
I don't know if you've heard something called the Bradbury pound. I think that's a bit more flexible. I'm afraid I also believe in slavery, so I guess you can kind of value your human resources as you could monetize it, I suppose.
Right. What is the Bradbury pound? Emergency banknotes issued by the Treasury during First World War. What is it? Is it gold standard?
Well, it's a bit more flexible than the gold standard, but
right.
Okay.
So it's fiat currency. It's fiat currency. So it's printing money out of thin air.
Well, if you ban usury, you would ban fractional reserve banking, which is creating money out of nothing. I mean, capitalism is basically usury. Capitalism cannot exist without usury. So it's the same thing. So maybe you're up to grasping the nettle with the banning of usury. And Hitler, he wanted to ban usury too, but he got distracted because, war finance is also a form of usury, and he had his own imperial wars that he wanted to finance.
So you're against the stock market?
Well, actually, Hitler said it was
Why are we talking about Hitler?
Casino, and you have to admit that the truth of it. It is an international casino, the stock market, and it is a behavioral addiction that it seems no one can escape unless they adopt Sharia.
Right. So I actually kind of agree. I think the stock market's awful, to be honest with you. I wouldn't have it.
SJJ is having a fit right now.
Yeah,
probably. At the mouth, spitting at the screen right now.
Yeah, because companies just get overvalued. I mean, they just like the whole American stock market's just a massive bubble, basically.
Well, the boom bust cycle is, part and parcel of usury, right?
Yeah.
The bubbles will be created by, fits of optimism and times of easy money, and then, confidence collapses and the bubble bursts, and, lots of businesses crash.
Yeah. The thing that gets me, I think unlimited compound interest is wrong, but you do need to borrow money. You need to have some borrowing and lending of money. So how would you deal with that in your secular Quranism?
Well, there are many Islamic financial instruments that you could look up, like off the top of my head, muharaba, mudaraba, and all kinds of stuff that which is profit sharing and but avoiding usury. So I guess it would make us not be so free with our money and not be so.
Okay, but in my system, let's say I've got no money for whatever reason, and I need to borrow some money, and I say, Claire, can I just borrow some money so I can pay the rent this month, and I'll pay you back next week? Like, how does that work?
Well,
okay, simple interest is not compound interest. So you know, I would say for every year of the £100 that I lend to you that you do not return to me, you pay me a tenner. You keep paying me a tenner for the loan of the money, so it never compounds, right? So every year
you just pay back the money that you've loaned without interest.
Well, basically. There would be a fee, a lending fee. So if I lend you £100, I would charge you, for example, £10 for every year you fail to return to me my £100.
Okay, and then one day that's compound interest, though, because over 10
compound
years.
Interest that's simple interest. If I think
it's simple interest. Oh, right, I get it. Yeah, because it doesn't get added onto. So you're saying compound interest is usury, but simple interest is not. Is that it?
No, it's basically a lending fee, right? I mean, obviously, you don't expect me to lend you my money for no payment. So I could say, well, just pay me 10% of, what you owe me every year.
It is interest, though. I mean, it is simple interest.
It's a fee.
So you just don't like the word interest. So you have a problem with that. So
it's one of the reasons that get the Jews kicked out, because it compounds, and then the debtor realizes that they're never going to be able to pay the person back, and then they think, well, we'll just kick them out, then we don't have to pay anymore.
Don't you think that has a greater effect, though, on the person that's lending, being without that money for that long? I mean, that could go on, what,
don't lend
years?
it.
And it's a very small fee.
If you don't trust it, though, don't lend it. If you don't think you're going to get it back, that would be the thing.
That's I think you're not thinking you're not going to get it back. You have no timeline of guarantee at all there. And for then a small amount of money that doesn't go up with
you do.
Inflation.
I think the idea is that you're just doing it to help out rather than trying to make money yourself.
How many lenders are really
this
doing
is
that?
This is the thing. This is the thing with usury. Usury is always, like, people always assume usury as it's exploitative, and then you are just using money to make money. And that's sort of what people don't like about it.
Well, what happens with shaking the money tree is that under fractional reserve banking, you can actually make money out of nothing. So let's say I'm a bank and you all give me your money to keep safe, and so I think, well, they won't be asking for their money back, or they won't all of them be asking for their money back on the same day. A lot of them will be happy, to keep it there to earn interest, whatever. So out of the money that I expect them not to ask back, I can use it to finance my own schemes, and this is how bubbles are created.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I actually.
Schemes.
Sorry?
They're not schemes necessarily. I mean, if you want to do whatever you want to do with your own money, and if we're not talking about charity, then that is something that you have a right to. Listen, don't go to the credit card companies that are 24% interest rates or whatever. I mean, work it out with somebody, but they actually, if it's their money that they're lending out, they have the right, I think, to set some.
Well, the problem is the compound interest. That's the problem. Like I kind of agree with you, Claire Khaw. It's just we're having a disagreement about semantics, because you're a Muslim, so you're refusing to accept the concept of simple interest. But here on the Wikipedia page for interest, okay, here we are. We scroll down. It says there are two types of interest. So simple interest. So I lend you £100. And then at the end of the year, you owe me 110, and then the year after that, it's 120, etc. And the interest does not get added onto the principal. And then you have compound interest, and with compound interest, the interest is added onto the principal. So I lend you £100, and then at the end of the year, it becomes 110, £10, and then it becomes 10% of £110, and then that quickly adds up and adds up and adds up until you owe me millions. Basically, it
doesn't matter, because you choose to enter the contract with who you choose to enter the contract with. If you're not putting those terms forward at the beginning, then absolutely there's an issue there.
So you're Aubrey, you're not against loan sharks then?
Okay, don't twist what I'm saying. I'm saying
what it is. I mean, where do you draw the line?
I'm saying that I believe that people who have money that want to lend it out in whatever. I mean, because again, are we talking about? I mean, whatever. I don't know.
So one thing, Aubrey,
no, I'm saying that you have the right to understand and choose who you want to lend money out to, and you have the right to choose who you want to borrow money from. So you know what? Don't go into a contract with somebody who's going to ask for the 30% interest, and they're gonna keep. I'm saying
okay. The one
it's
thing
known
Aubrey,
at the very beginning. It's not a surprise to you.
Right.
Okay, but it's still a scam, though, isn't it? It's like you will pay me back, or I will murder your children, right? It's
well,
that's a little bit.
Well, that's what loan sharks do, and that's what the bank does. It's like you will pay, like you borrow £100 from the bank, and then 10 years later you owe them $1 million for some reason, and then you go to jail if you don't pay it. Like it's a fucking scam.
That would make it, then it makes it more competitive. I mean, that's part of the free market too, is that you find a competitive rate. You know, it behooves you then as a lender to have a lower rate and to get more people.
So the one thing, Aubrey, like you're right about this. Like no one's forcing you. Well, maybe you are forced because of the system, but
yeah,
like you are like no one's forcing you to go on these debts. But how many people do you think actually understand any of this stuff when it comes to taking debt, like student debt and all this stuff? Very few, right? You know, like especially in America, you have these huge student debts, and then people are like, oh, wait, I thought I was paying it off, but the interest is meant I've actually paid off nothing.
Yeah.
So this is the problem. People aren't really taught how debt works at all, and interest.
What type of debt do you think people are in?
They should teach that in the schools. I mean, they should teach finance.
Yeah.
Kids should be required to
teach
some
want
type
the kids
of
to know.
finance.
What's happened to your audio, Aubrey? Usually your audio is a lot better.
I'm so sorry. I'm in the car right now. So
oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm going to be out of the car here shortly.
Okay. All right. No problem. That's okay. Claire, are you in favor of Donald Trump? I mean, just to make it topical about the news, Trump calls for 1 year cap on credit card usury to a 10% maximum. I mean, this is a step in the right direction, right?
Well, he's a catalyst. Some say he's a catalyst of the destruction of the American empire. Obviously, I didn't expect him to be quite so thuggish in his foreign policy but I did. I'll admit I've supported him for years, but maybe it's a kind of accelerationism to support Trump. But I didn't do it, thinking.
I've got my fingers crossed. I've got my fingers crossed. Go on, Trump. Invade Greenland. Let us be free.
Cross the Rubicon.
But I mean, Greenland aside, like, I mean, are we all in agreement? Like, credit card companies charging interest rates of 20.
He doesn't actually say usury, does he?
No, this is disclosed TV.
If he had actually said usury, that would be interesting. But I don't think he would ever sort of say that because the associations with his favorite people.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is good. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway, Claire, I mean, I basically agree with you. I think compound interest is bad. I think it's a crime. I mean, we're having a semantic disagreement about interest. I mean, I think I had the same conversation with E. Michael Jones. He had a spastic attack as well. He's like, no, we can't call it interest. It's like, it's a fee. And it's like, okay, whatever. It's still 10% at the end of the day, right? Yeah, I don't have a problem. I think you can be a money lender, and that could be your profession. I don't have a problem with that either. I think there are always going to be people that do that job, but I don't think you should be compounding them. I don't believe in compound interest. I think it's terrible, and it eats everything. It consumes everything, and this is why we've got how much debt is there in the world? Like 300 trillion or something insane number. You know, it's just.
So you've spoken to E. Michael Jones, haven't you?
That was a long time ago. That was like 5-6 years ago. But yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's launching a kind of Muslim Catholic alliance. I don't know if you're aware of that.
Oh God, is he? Fuck's sake!
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, he does go on about it. He's been on a few, Muslim channels.
Hang on. Hang on. Wait, Claire. Can you do that again? Can you just say "yah" again? I like that. That was good.
I don't know. You any old
was that your inner? Is that your inner champagne socialist just came out there a little bit there, Claire? Yah.
I'm not.
Yah. Is it? No, sorry, I was taking the piss. No, is he really? He's teaming up with the Muzzies. Fucking hell. E. Michael Jones, what are you doing, mate? What's he doing?
Well, there's nothing else to do. No, you see, the whole mechanism of religion is, it's like playing Monopoly or whatever game you want to play. You have to agree on what the rules are, and then you play the game. The name of the game is agreed, the objective of the game is agreed, and the rules of the game are agreed, and then you police each other. That's how it works, and the same is for.
I've got no idea what you just said, but all I know is that Christians do have a weakness. They have a weakness for teaming up with Muslims for some reason because they're men of the book or some bollocks like that.
It's the same religion. I mean, okay, it's the Abrahamic religion. So they get an idea, it's something to do with Moses and blah blah.
Yeah, it's bollocks. We need to scrap it.
But it's the basis of Western civilization.
Not really, Claire. Not really.
How can you?
Look at the stuff we figured out before Christianity. Yeah. Look at the ancient Greeks. Look at our old German ancestors.
Yeah, but they're extinct.
Well, their ideas aren't.
Yeah, but you need something out of it to kind of work today. But anyway, the Christians kind of use Platonism, and and the Muslims did the same.
There are some people who think that Jesus picked up a lot of his stuff from the Greeks. So, saying that it all came from Christianity isn't really right.
Well, it came from the idea.
Aristotle believed in God. In fact, Clair Khaw, the Muslims got a lot from Aristotle. They were huge respecters of Aristotle. They used the same arguments for the existence of God that Aristotle talked about. They used the first mover argument. It's fundamental to Islam. So, yeah, Islam got its ideas from the Greeks.
Yes, I mean, there was a lot of cross-fertilization there. And the foundation of Western civilization is undeniably Christian. But,
No, it's not. I mean, not really.
It's undeniably white.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this all existed long before Christianity. That's the thing.
Well, of course, there were Europeans living in Europe. But
great
now,
civilizations.
And great civilizations are something to do with religion, aren't they?
Yeah, but it wasn't Christian or Jewish or Islam.
Yeah, and why would you care anyway if you don't believe in God? This is the thing, Claire. Let's just be honest. You are a Muslim pretending not to be a Muslim. I mean, we all know this is what's going on. It's just
like those reform fuckers. Just like that. Yep.
Yeah, it's just.
You're saying that so you can hate on me, but okay, carry on.
No, I'm trying to help you, Claire. Just do like the cool Buddhist thing, and then people will listen to you. But you're not, and it's painful.
You could get all like the yummy mummies. They'd all love you and throw money at you.
Though. It's about salvation.
Anyway, Claire, what do you so Keir Starmer wants to ban X. He wants to ban X. These are the Ofcom girls that want to ban X. So somebody's made this AI video of them. So what do you think about this, guys? What's going on? I'll pass it on to you. Jesus cried thrice. You haven't said much. What do you think about this?
About banning Twitter?
Yeah.
Well, I'm banned from Twitter, so
So you don't
But
care. Yeah, that's a fair point.
No matter how many times I try to go back, it's all ends up being pointless. So
I know Canada want to do it as well. They want to ban it as well because of this bikini
I'm
stuff.
sure fucking clown, fucking Mark Carney wants to do that as well. I'm sure they have all these fucking globalist faggots all have whatever's in their schemes, whatever consolidates their power, whatever helps win them their information war to keep the fucking people stupid and subservient. They're gonna get whatever the fuck they want.
Yep.
What do you think, Mercian? What's your hot take?
Right, two things.
Right.
First thing,
yeah.
I wish ladies' clothes would come off that easily. Second thing is, there's a bit. I've been thinking. This
I like the one in the middle. Let's see her way her dress. It just kind of like, how does it even come off?
It's all in the wrist, Mercian. You've got to practice it.
I see. These are tricks I need to learn. Right.
And then somebody just appears. Like, who's this person?
I know.
I don't know what's wrong with the woman who puts a bikini over a pantsuit. I don't know what that's about.
She's going for the superhero look.
Yeah. But you know how in elite theory you need an elite to lead the insurrection against the other elites.
Yeah.
Pissing off Elon. Just saying.
What are you saying? I missed that. What are you saying?
Well, if Keir Starmer pisses off Elon enough, and Elon decides to fund a few projects in this country,
right, I see. Okay, yeah. So European Union and England, we ban X, and Silicon Valley and the PayPal mafia, they say nope. Yeah.
I mean,
it might not work that way, but it's a fun little thought experiment, isn't it?
Elon has talked about funding stuff here a bunch of times, and he is ethnically English. That's his ancestry as well. So he sort of holds us in a special place.
Yeah. So, I don't want him to do that. I mean, I guess we'd have to move channels elsewhere. You up for Discord, Brutus, if it happens?
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't think it will happen. Like I can, because the Americans, to their credit at least, seem very defensive over X at the moment.
Yeah.
If it did happen, though, as a thought experiment along the lines that I'm thinking of, I'm treading on eggshells here, but the mind boggles, doesn't it, of what might be possible after that?
I mean, Nepal happened when they banned social media.
It might be a beautiful mistake they make. Let's put it that way.
Rupert Lowe wants to march in Parliament about it.
Yeah. What do we think? What do we think then of the morality of taking pictures of women and doing porn with it? Because I mean, I've done a few with Aubrey already. I've been feeling quite bad about it.
Really, I've been trying to put clothes on her. God, it's terrible.
I know you've been getting the real pictures and the real videos, and she promised she'd give them to me, but she didn't. So I've been forced to use AI to fill in the gaps of my imagination. I've got quite a graphic imagination, but AI is wild, I tell you. But I mean, what do we think about this, guys? Like, is it? I mean, I just think, like, as a man, if somebody took my face and then I was like, I don't know, getting sodomized by a black guy or something, I don't know if I'd like that, to see that on the internet. Do you know what I mean? Just to be fair to the ladies. So I haven't really made my mind up about it, to be honest with you.
It's not nice.
Yeah. When he said that, that's not what the thoughts like saying, oh, no one better ask Grok to make me naked.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nothing new. It's just the AI, like everything's making it quicker and easier. Because people have like stuck celebrities' heads on other bodies for a long time now.
Yeah.
But like
how
Sargon,
sorry, go on.
I think Sargon said, like, he was talking about this and saying it quite well, like how it's kind of an attack on their sort of image and their dignity, and because for women especially, how they look and their image is more important than men. Men don't care so much, you know. We can be slobs, not bothered, but women who do take a lot of time to try and look nice, and then some twat goes and, you know, has you screwing a black guy, like you say. You know, that's not nice.
But then there's a question of like where do we draw the lines of satire? I mean, like, are we allowed to make fun out of politicians? I mean, we should be able to make fun out of them. I mean, I've got a few images of like people like arresting Keir Starmer and this kind of stuff. You know, like where do we draw the line?
It's not something I'd make illegal, because it's just what do you do with that? But yeah, you can just accept. You know, people are allowed to not be nice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I think you just got to take it on the chin for the sake of free speech. Is this what we're saying here? Yeah. I think that's the correct.
Like, you're going to have to take on the chin when I send you all the you getting blacked videos.
Oh wow. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I guess I will. Yeah, I'm just yeah, like stuff like this.
Yeah.
You know?
It's also fun because people are showing that the other AIs, like ChatGPT and stuff, they'll also put women in bikinis. There's no talk about them getting banned.
Yeah. I mean, there is a problem though, because the AI stuff's very realistic.
Yeah.
So like sometimes it's a question is like, is it fake or not? I mean, I guess it's a get out of card free for girls in the future, because they can say to their husband, "Oh, no, I never did OnlyFans. No, that picture, that video that you've just seen of me having sex with that guy, that's fake. That's AI." And it's like, oh wow, well,
one of the really bad things that happened this week is with the ICE car shooting thing. People have been using AI on both sides to try and make it look more like whatever side they're trying to push. And that's really bad. Because you look at these images, and unless you're looking for tiny mistakes, they look completely real. And this is just going to get worse and worse. And it's going to be, it's going to get bad.
Yeah, we're not going to know what's real anymore.
No.
We're just not going to know.
I mean, unless it's like a complete live stream, maybe that's the only thing you could trust.
Yeah. What do you think, Aubrey?
I think it's a great, get out free card for anybody, and I think that's a little scary.
I mean,
how do you feel?
Make it easy enough for people to get out of their relationship issues already with Tinder and things like that.
Because I mean, you can see, like, with having politicians say stuff as well. You wouldn't just do it all fake. You take a clip and then you add in a few words and stuff to change the meaning of what they were saying, and that could be really, really bad.
Yeah. Well, no, guys, come on, you're really quiet. Why is everyone so quiet? Claire, what do you think?
I'm really quiet because of the noise in my car, you guys. I'm so sorry.
Okay, Claire, what do you think? You're the special guest. What do you think about AI porn?
I don't watch it, or maybe I can. Do they make AI porn? Or it seems unnecessary.
Oh, yeah. Loads of it.
We're talking, Claire, you're not following the conversation here. How would you feel if somebody took your face and made a porn video with it using AI? Would you feel violated as a woman? Do you think this should be illegal?
Oh, of course. A man would feel that violated. But you were talking about, other things like, the ICE shooting and politicians, being made to appear to say things that they didn't. But I think it might have the paradoxical effect of slowing things down, because if everything is fake, then whatever we see just needs to be, verified. So that might make people not, jump to conclusions quite so readily.
Well, this is the problem, because this is what they're going to say. They're going to say we need a digital ID so that we can know what's fake and what isn't.
Mm-hmm.
And we'd have to give it to them. And I guess the issue is really we don't like them. We don't trust our ruling classes, and that's why we just whatever they tell us to do, we want to do the opposite. And so it's time for them to address our trust issues. We just need to ask them for stuff, right? In a way that doesn't make them want to ignore us.
What's the secular Quranist view of pornography?
It would be banned, but
you ban it. Why?
Because it's obviously it offends against chapter 24, verse 2 of the Quran that forbids illicit intercourse.
I thought you said you're in favour of prostitution.
Yeah, but prostitution is a separate category. So it's only when you have sex in a licensed brothel in a red light district that the woman can't come after you 3 months later and say, "I'm carrying your child. You have to pay for it now."
So you need a license.
Yeah, I was going to say this is the British debate, isn't
what
it?
I expected.
Do you have a license for that prostitution, sir?
No, that's the whole point. I mean, and then you could say to the woman, "Well, I only paid to have sex with you. I'm not paying for the baby. That wasn't part of the bargain, right?" And then it's perfectly understood. And therefore, it's the women in the middle who are neither prostitutes nor wives who are queering the pitch for wives and prostitutes. And this is the area of confusion that we must address.
Wow.
As men and women.
Wow. So state-sanctioned prostitution is allowed, but we're not allowed to watch pornography because that's bad, apparently.
Well, you have to go to your local licensed brothel for that sort of thing.
Can I get a license for AI porn? How much have I got to pay for that?
If you go to a licensed brothel, they'll probably show you all kinds of porn to put you in the mood to hire this and that prostitute and go, licensed brothels.
We live in the UK. We've virtually got a license of porn anyway.
Yeah, they've been trying.
I'm sorry?
You need a porn license anyway here.
Yeah.
Could I get a license to post pictures of my balls then? Would I have to get a license for that?
Yeah.
Well, women are always complaining about getting unsolicited dick pics.
Has anyone here ever sent a dick pic?
No, I feel like I've missed out, actually.
Have you ever sent a dick pic?
Yeah, no.
Or have you received them? Because it just seems so weird
I
to
have
me.
received many unsolicited, yes, and we don't love them. No.
It seems so weird to me.
Could I inquire the expertise of the ladies for a moment? The lady on screen at the moment, her boobs real. What do you reckon, girls?
I think that she says they're real.
I think they look like they might be.
Yeah.
She's in a push-up bra at the moment there, I'm sure.
Yeah. They're accentuated, but there's nothing really that says they're fake.
She's got great tits, man.
I said I'd need to see them unbolstered. That's my stance.
Yeah. For science.
Yeah.
She's got some great titties.
She doesn't seem real.
It's Kezia Noble.
Oh, right. Well, I don't know who she is.
She's my...
What did she say?
Very thin to have such large...
What Bruce is trying to do is trying to get a lot more women on stream to encourage Kessa to come on the stream.
Yeah.
That's what you're here for, ladies, to get Kezia on the stream. So if you have any links with Kezia, as women talk to all women across the world.
Well, I'm in favour of page 3 girl nationalism. I think we need to bring back page 3 girls. I think the country was a better place when we had page 3 girls. I think the country was a much more masculine place when it was just taken for granted that men like to look at pictures of women with big tits. And then they banned the page 3 girls, and now everybody's gay. So
I don't know what page 3 girls are. What does that mean?
Just topless girls. In page three of The Sun, which is a magazine, they'd have just pictures of topless girls.
Yeah,
okay.
In Canada, we used to have Sunshine Girls. They weren't on page. They were I think at the end of like the sports section, but it's the same concept.
Here's an interesting fact for you, Brutus. You know when the last page 3 model was in the newspapers, and you have to decide when if this was like the sort of point where everything started going wrong. January 2015. The push started in 2012.
Yeah. Didn't they got out of The Sun in 2012? It was the Sunday Sport, and do we still have page 3 girls in the Sunday Sport? We don't, do we? No, it's what was
the Sunday Sport is still actually hey, you buy Sunday Sport.
Do they still have page 3 girls?
Well, they don't have page 3 girls. Every page has some boobs on it, doesn't it, or something like that.
But you don't have nipples, though, do you?
No,
I don't think so.
I don't know. I've never bought a Sunday Sport.
I think even in Playboy they don't have nipples anymore.
Do they not? Oh.
I think Playboy's.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I think Playboy's really lame now. So I mean, I
boobs without nipples.
Well, like this, Claire.
Oh, you mean they don't actually? No, I just had to sort of. Okay, so it's actually covered, but I understand Playboy would show topless women.
Well, maybe I'm mistaken. I mean, last time I looked at it, it was just girls in bikinis, but maybe I'm wrong. But I do think in the Western tradition we have a long tradition of female nudity, and I don't think we should get rid of that tradition. To be honest with you, I think we should celebrate the female form. I think it's unnatural.
And the male form, which is part of Renaissance art.
Yeah, and the male form.
I mean,
all
men
those
are
Greek
so visual,
statues.
Though, I think that it is a little bit different. But would you guys be okay with your girlfriend being in a page 3 picture?
I wouldn't mind. I'd be like, yeah, I'm banging her.
I think something like that, if it's just topless, that's not as bad, is it? You know, compared to like a video of her getting fucked. That's very different.
Put it this way, like if you met a page 3 girl, would you say no, love, no, I'm turning you down? Yeah, because come on, like
I don't have a license for it, Brutus. That happens.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is for me? I reckon if I met a page 3 model, I'd be completely okay with it. But if I started going out with her and she became a page 3 model, I think that'd be different.
Yeah, because that's not what you signed up for. Yeah.
So I think that's delineation.
Well, I think you'd have to talk about it first. If she did it like without asking you, it'd be a bit off.
I mean, the Anglosphere is
totally different.
Yeah, the Anglosphere is a lot more prudish about nudity than like other parts of Europe, like Germany and Scandinavia and stuff.
Because if she's your girlfriend and then she's showing your tits, obviously she's going to be attracting men. It'd be a bit like, I'm just thinking about it now. Joel Kemp, what about your daughter on page 3? Ooh.
Don't really want that, do you?
Yeah.
It's like and it's like these fucking OnlyFans girls who have they've got their dad's friends all subscribed to them. That's so creepy.
Yeah.
That is beyond creepy.
Yeah. Well, I think a lot of the OnlyFans subscriptions are just boomers, to be honest with you. They're blaming it on Zoomer men, but I just I don't know. I'm not sure. I think the boomers are just kind of like hiding the fact,
I think a lot of it, because most, like 99% of OnlyFans girls make no money. They've got a couple of subscribers who are their work colleagues and their dad's friends. That's it.
Yeah, basically.
So what's happened to Bonnie Blue now? Her parents were running her
She's joining
business.
Reform. She's joined Reform.
Oh
no, really?
Yeah, she supports reform, and they didn't denounce her. Their Christian guy, what's his name, Danny Kruger, who sort of sells himself as base Christian, or I love Jesus. He refused to denounce her endorsing them. He said, "Well,
did she just get christened or baptized or something?"
That was the other mega whore, Lily Phillips, who couldn't keep up with Bonnie Blue.
Well, the only way they could denounce this is if she does something super based. So,
yeah. I mean, so I think the next reform conference is going to have Bonnie Blue's Bang Bus at it. You can screw Bonnie Blue while Nigel also fucks you in the arse.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Jesus.
Really gonna get it.
Well, talking about,
I think it is a psyop, War Median, who says it is.
Should we watch this rather horrific video, seeing as we're on the subject of Bonnie Blue?
What is the average body count on campus? 30. 30? Actually?
Oh, I don't know.
Isn't that high?
You think that's high?
You don't think that's high?
No. 55.
55?
Yeah.
Genuinely?
Yeah.
Are you joking?
No.
That's a lot.
Santa Barbara has to be freaking high. I could take a guess. I'd probably say like 50.
50? Why is that the norm here, bro?
It's Santa Barbara. Come on.
The body count's 50.
Average? Depends who you're talking to.
Well, we're talking to you, so what's the average?
50, 50s.
50. 50.
Probably like 56.
56? Genuinely 56? Are you joking?
The average? Maybe like 30.
30?
Yes. Yikes. Probably like
50?
Yeah, anyway, whatever, you get the idea.
What's that thing where Zoomers, they're not drinking, they're not fucking, they're not having fun, they're not doing anything?
Well, it's a handful of guys who are fucking lots of women. That's the thing.
Yeah. That's it.
Top 10, 20% of guys.
Yeah.
What would a number cutoff be for you guys? For your girlfriend, not for you guys personally.
I'm old, so I wouldn't care, to be honest with you.
Yeah. For me,
it's not something. I don't want to think about it.
Yeah. Because whatever the number, it's too many.
Yeah.
Don't ask.
Do you even want to know?
5 is a lot. 5
No.
is a lot.
I genuinely wouldn't be bothered, because I think women go through slutty phases, and maybe they grow out of it a little bit. So I'm old, so I just wouldn't be bothered, to be honest with you.
Honestly, if I thought it was 1, it would just wind me up.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, say that again. If you thought it was 1, it would what?
If I thought it was 1, it would just wind me up. But so I have this policy: don't ask, don't tell. I don't want to know. Don't tell me.
Oh, I wouldn't care. Whatever. It's just sex at the end of the day.
Well, I mean, I get what you're saying, and I live in the real world. That's what's. Don't tell me. I don't want to know.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't want to know the details. I mean, no, but no, I don't know.
I think if you're getting 100, you're getting to over 100, then you can't come back from that. There's no fixing that. I think
that's pretty high.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. This is this is you 2 run through then, really, really badly run through. I mean, in Bonnie Blue, her thousands. No. You can't fix Bonnie Blue anymore.
So repulsive about that, though, is that her mom is her manager, and she's making money off of her. It's prostituting your daughter. Exactly.
I think for me the real question is not so much the count, but how it happened, because if it's like serial monogamy, then she had one boyfriend for a while, and then it was another boyfriend, and then it was another one. Even if it's like 10 or 12 or 15, but it's 10 or 12 or 15 actual boyfriends that she actually had like an emotional connection with, then I don't think that's such a big deal. But if you're a girl and you're going on one night stands, it's like you've got no self-respect for yourself, essentially.
Agreed.
Oh, Zeb Wessex just mentions Adriana from The Sopranos has an OnlyFans and her son runs it.
Ugh.
Oh.
That's even grosser.
Whoring out your mother. Jeez.
Come on, Mom.
Oh
Get in the
my
sack.
God.
Get our fucking our money for the month.
Cause
Yeah.
you know, you're in the playground. You say your mum's a whore and all that sort of thing, and then sort of like, yeah, I whored her out.
Yeah. The thing about the body count is this. Like, if you ask a man what his body count is, he'll brag about it. He'll be like, "Oh, I fuck so many girls." You ask a woman, usually they don't want to tell you. I mean, these girls are totally shameless, but most women are just like, they're shy about it. Why are they shy about it? Because they feel ashamed. So if you're screwing a whole bunch of guys, you're going to feel bad. That's just the way the female brain is wired. It's going to make you feel bad, and so it's going to psychologically damage you, and so it's just not good. It's just not good for women. And the more guys they screw, the more messed up they become, basically.
I mean, I'm like that too. I've never been a man whore. I don't care for cheating or anything like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it is a bit gross.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, it's all a bit gross. It's all a bit grim.
Again, Christianity didn't tell us this. Our ancestors figured this out before Christianity. They were loyal to their wives.
Yeah.
Wow.
One man, one woman.
Do we really know that?
Yeah. The Romans commenting on them said, geez, it's really weird. They're all really loyal to their wives and they don't cheat. This is weird.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
Fucking weirdos.
That is true.
What's that one statistic about the French? It's like half of all fucking French people don't even know if their father's their actual father.
I think it's.
Oh my God.
I think they suspect is like a third of all French people are actually illegitimate. So, which is why they have paternity tests are illegal there, because they know the absolute chaos it will cause when they're just millions.
Sorry.
That was they're illegal there? Paternity tests?
Yeah, except for like some court mandated stuff. But yeah, you can't get private paternity tests.
So can a woman not go after a man if they're not together? I mean, you're saying private paternity, like, are you talking about if you're married and you want to know if that's a child, or are you talking about a woman can't after a woman?
They're just all illegal. So say if your wife has a baby and the man wants to check it's his, he can't do that unless he goes through like a very difficult and complicated court case.
See, I can see a loophole here. So if a woman says you're the father and then he has to pay paternity or whatever.
I think I'm not sure what happens when they're not married, but I assume it's just legally, if you're married, you're the father.
Right. That's what I think it would be too. Oh God, sorry about. I'm just sorry, the birds. But yeah, I think it is a little bit different if it's like a spouse asking that. But and I'm not a feminist at all. But
the spouse can't get tested though.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying though I'm so not a feminist. But if there's a girl who I do believe if you have a child, then you both should be on the hook for raising that child with at least costs. I mean, ideally they should be together, right? But so I think there's a little bit of a difference there in a young college girl, say, that gets pregnant.
This is because the French are so disloyal.
Yeah.
And they're all cheating. And to your point there, I remember seeing Rachel Maddow once say how trying to like be tricky and clever. She's going, well, if you want to ban abortion, how about we just force men to support their children? Deal.
Yeah, right. No kidding. Let's do it.
Doesn't understand at all where people are coming from.
No.
This is a deal under secular Quranism. If you're a married father and your wife has just had a child, you get a free DNA test. No questions asked.
Oh,
deal?
No trust. This is the licensed society, isn't it? But yeah, I mean, everyone should be able to get their tests done.
Well, it's actually illegal in some countries. They try to make it illegal in this country to get a DNA test of your wife's kid. But it's actually illegal in France to try and do that.
We have just been talking about this.
Oh.
But you missed it all.
Are you even listening?
I drift off it every now and again. Sorry, Bruce, what were you going to say?
Oh, no, I just went for a week. Has Claire not been listening to the stream?
Yeah.
Wow. Unbelievable. Such bad behaviour. And she's just going quiet. She's just shy now.
Well, I just proposed giving a DNA test to married fathers every time their wife has a kid. What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
It should
Would it
be
not work?
mandatory at birth.
Yes.
Because every woman knows the child is hers, and every man should have the same confidence that the child that they're raising is in fact theirs.
How about fostering a little trust in our marriages?
Well, I think the point with the French is there's so much infidelity that if they was to start doing paternity tests, it would just cause anarchy.
Yeah.
Right. It would blow up families everywhere.
Yeah. So it's just easier to make it illegal and sort of like, don't ask, don't tell. Basically, it's my phrase of tonight.
My favourite is always when there's a white couple and then the baby comes out a slightly different colour.
Oh, wow.
You can't hide that then.
No.
Yeah. Are we going to talk about Amelia?
Our new mascot.
Amelia wouldn't cheat. She wouldn't cheat. No, don't need a paternity test for her. So everybody's playing this game. Do you want to tell the story, Tharim? Because you probably know more about it than I do.
So the government with Prevent came out with a text adventure game where you have to. It gives you, and it's meant to sort of fight extremism. So it puts you're this young individual, and it puts you in situations and asks, "What would you do?" And very silly of them, they created Amelia here. She's one of your friends. She's got purple hair, she's fun, and she's a massive racist.
Based.
So they ask her, Amelia wants to go to a march where she's campaigning for English rights, for English people. What do you do? Of course, the correct answer is you get on your knees and marry this lady, because she's just perfect. But it has completely backfired on the government, who wanted to have this to reduce racism. Instead, it's given us a new mascot, and everyone is now being more racist so they can get a purple-haired girlfriend.
I want to play this game.
Yeah, I said to Brutus we should play on the stream.
Yeah,
I did say we can do it.
Idea.
We can do it. Let's do it
now.
If you want to set it up, yeah,
it's happening.
Everybody else is doing it. I didn't say. Okay. I said let's do it on the stream. That's what I said.
Okay. Well,
if you can do it, I'd just like to point out. Let me stop the screen. I just want to point out because I haven't seen anybody else point this out yet. But I don't know if this is where it came from. But do people remember this film? Everybody remembers this film, don't they?
I've not seen
it. I've never seen it, but I know the film in question.
Why does she look so Jewish?
It's a really nice film. But anyway, I mean, I don't know if that's where they got the name from, but I'm kind of assuming it is. It is like a French name. Apparently, the director, this guy, basically said that he couldn't make the film again because Paris is ugly now. Basically, but I mean, this film. I mean, this film came out in 2001. This was like the Paris film back in the noughties. Everybody was in love with this film. It's just a nice romantic film about a girl who's like really shy and she falls in love with a guy and what have you. It's nice. It's a nice film. So there you go. So there you go, guys. That's that. That's that little tidbit. I think Tharium's in the background setting us up with the game. So yeah. So I guess we'll play that in a minute. But yeah, it's a great meme. It's a great meme, guys. It's a great meme. It's great to see the people getting excited.
we're gonna start the what was her name again? Amelia. Oh, Amelia. So we're going to start the what would Amelia do in every situation?
Yeah, something like that.
Wait, isn't it supposed to be what we would do? Not what we're not guessing what she's going to do, right?
No, she's already from the way it's described. She's already going to these rallies. What would Amelia do?
That doesn't make any sense. Why would we want to guess about her character? That's no fun. I thought it was about like what we would do.
It's what we would do, I think.
Would Amelia set up the guillotines?
We haven't had any meme magic in a really, really long time. Yeah. This is like the first popular meme that we've had in... Oh, that one was a good one. This one. This is the first popular meme we've had in a long time. And it kind of just inverts... Because obviously purple hair is a left-wing thing. And it's just totally...
Racist now. It's racist now.
Yeah, we've stolen it. So it's kind of just...
This is ours now.
So is it trying to teach us not to make stereotypes? Is that it? Not to make like stereotype people based on like her. Oh, you stereotyped her with her hair color, but you were wrong.
But you know, for years you like stay away from women with coloured hair.
Yeah.
Now it's a marker like purple hair. Like, ooh.
Yeah.
This is it.
Yeah.
It's a great meme.
Like any purple-haired woman now is going to have their inboxes full.
Yeah. And their friends are going to tell them, that's racist, right? Having purple hair.
Yes. Marie Antoinette. What is the thing with the choker? Like, who invented that? When did that become women's fashion?
I do not like chokers
at all. Really? After the stuff you read, I am very surprised. I thought you'd love the choker.
Chokers.
This is a good one.
Yeah.
So many great memes. It's fucking banging.
That was a marker for a good woman because it would make life so much easier on us.
Yeah. I've really missed the meme magic. I really have. This is like
one
2016.
One weekend we have just completely destroyed it for them.
Yeah. Well, if they see it on Twitter, I mean, who knows? This one's good.
I don't think anything can compare to the meme magic of Trump's 2016 run.
Oh wow, yeah.
That was just fucking glorious, wasn't it?
Oh, it was epic. Yeah, that was like peak meme before AI and before because I'm always complaining about this, but the Zoomers, they never really picked up memeing. It was very much a millennial thing. Like even like PewDiePie, he used to do videos like making memes. Well, obviously he did, meme review and all this. It was very much a millennial thing, and the Zoomers just never really picked up the tradition. But here we are. It's back, I guess. It's kind of like this is literally the first great meme that we've had in a really long time. That's an AI one, I assume.
Yeah. I hope we get cosplayers now. We get the Amelia cosplayers. We get the real girls doing it too.
Yeah, it just goes on and on and on. There's
Shoe.
One of my favorite e-celebs. She's a good girl.
She's a racist now.
Is she?
Well, if she's got purple hair, she is.
You're great. What happened to the purple hair, the blue rinse? Remember that when grannies used to have blue rinses? That was a thing. This is a good one. Oh, it's just endless. It's great. It's just endless. Have you got the game ready? Is it ready? Yep. Oh, okay. Well, anyway, shout out to Boville Geschalt.
Yeah.
Call to arms. Right? If we can't turn her into a hate symbol over the weekend, we don't deserve to win. Well, the internet responded. So well done for that. Absolute legend. Let me remove that, and then we'll add this to the stage.
So taxes went into creating this.
Yeah.
Hope everyone's happy.
Yeah. Is that music, or is just? Have you played it before?
No.
Oh right, okay. Oh wow.
It should be sound. I think it comes in.
I hope you don't get doxed halfway through it.
I haven't had to give any information. So
okay, all right.
Let's go. we will choose between, in this game, we will choose between certain options that can lead to different outcomes. Let's see where your path takes you.
Okay.
To Anglo Gang. That's where it takes me.
In this game, you will be presented with scenarios
hear that?
require you to take
Yep.
action. Like
So
hearing
there's the
something
volume
hateful
thing.
while
Is it
drunk,
there? Can you turn that
or
up?
watching a provocative video on social media.
Well, gaming and watching a provocative video on social media. This is what I do every day.
From the 3 alternative options presented, you will use your mouse to select one based on the information given and what outcome you think this will have.
Okay.
The choices you make will determine the route your character takes. Remember to be aware of getting trapped in risky or harmful situations, as the different choices can lead to situations involving extremism and radicalization, damaging the outcome for your character.
Is that a Welsh accent?
I don't think so. Okay. Which character are we?
I want to be the
Are
boy.
we?
Yeah, I want to be the boy, yeah.
I'm very disappointed they don't have a third they-them option. This is very
boy.
bigoted of them.
There we go.
Number 1.
Charlie was enjoying an online game with friends.
Yeah.
Charlie had not long started attending a new college in East Riding, and they were so relieved to have made new friends, having recently left school.
Well done, Charlie.
Calling him they, so Charlie is gay and
He's
trans.
plural.
Oh, they. Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Context clues.
You're not a boy. You're not a boy, Brutus. You are a they/them. You are actually trans.
Oh man, pick the other character. All right, go on then.
Charlie has started browsing new games and websites that some of the new friends use. Sometimes, though, the people on these websites say things that seem off, even slightly concerning.
Slightly concerning.
Someone on this website has encouraged Charlie to download a video,
Anglo
but
Gang.
Charlie is unsure.
This is what you do with me, and like you're always sending me these dodgy videos.
How should Charlie react?
Download the video.
B. I go for B or C. Definitely don't tell the adults.
I mean,
do you want to ask the panel, because my reaction should be, so like, why do I have to download it? Why can't I stream it?
Yeah, I go for B.
I think this is Boomer's kind of.
I mean, I just download everything you send me, Brutus.
Oh yeah, I bet you do. Well, what are we going for then? What's the vote? I vote. Let's have a vote. I vote B.
I say download it.
Yeah, I'm just downloading.
Download
counts as stream.
Send me a streaming link.
Download counts as stream. This is Boomer talk. They don't understand.
Yeah.
Tell a trusted adult. How old is Charlie?
No kidding.
Charlie's like got to be at least 18, right? Tell a trusted adult. What a gay. We're downloading.
We're downloading.
Download.
Charlie wanted to continue being part of their new online community.
Peer pressure.
This is you grooming me, Brutus.
Oh fucking hell!
Charlie downloaded the video and shared it with different people online. Charlie felt relieved and happy that people were liking the video and also sharing it.
Good job, Charlie.
Join us, Charlie.
Well done.
Deep down, Charlie wasn't sure if this was the right thing to do.
He wanted to ask his mom.
Were extreme and violent.
Nice.
Hold
It's
on, I
important
want to see the video first.
downloading or streaming certain content can lead to a terrorist offence conviction.
Oh God!
What?
Got really extreme really quickly.
Really fast.
Oh whoa!
Terrorist conviction for watching a video.
Oh my
God. Oh well. Okay. Charlie is receiving an important grade on a piece of work they submitted to their college course.
Charlie put in a lot of effort for this work and is excited to receive good feedback.
Oh, that's good.
Charlie takes a seat in class and waits to get their grade. To their disappointment, Charlie doesn't do as well as they expect. They got 60 out of 100 for their work, but they wanted at least 75 out of 100.
Charlie's a retard.
Charlie is a retard.
To make matters worse, somebody else got 80 out of 100.
Oh,
And the teacher
no.
said that this person has received a job offer.
That bitch. That brown bitch.
Charlie
DEI.
applied to dozens of jobs, but hasn't had any luck yet.
Or Charlie.
Well, Charlie's a tranny, so he could just play the
Somebody
tranny
else
card.
in the class.
Here she is. Here she is.
This is proof that immigrants are coming to the UK and
Yes.
taking our jobs.
Yes.
Yes. You know what I mean, everyone said like you play as Charlie. What I'm saying is, what would Amelia do? And Amelia would go straight. She's a foreigner.
Yeah.
See, that's what Amelia would do. Charlie doesn't know what.
Well,
he's
you wouldn't say that to a tranny, though, would you? Do you know what I mean? Yes. Anyway, whatever.
So what should Charlie do? Yeah. Ignore the comment and ask the course leader for feedback about how you can improve. Pretty gay. Ignore the comment, but don't address your frustration. The one point in this is keeping your anger bottled up is good to do. Always do that. But an attractive purple-haired girl has just told you she's a racist.
Yeah.
So, I
Agree
mean,
with the comment.
obviously, I mean, what 18-year-old lad isn't going to go along with a racist girlfriend?
Yeah.
Charlie approached the classmate angrily.
Yeah.
He agreed with the ideas and began shouting about them in class.
Wow. Bang on. Yeah, nice one, Charlie.
Does he have Tourette's?
Tell him to go home, Charlie.
Deport this bitch now, taking my job.
The teacher let Charlie know that the school has a zero tolerance on hate
Charlie.
speech. The teacher was concerned by Charlie's outburst and tried to get to the bottom of it.
Oh, wow. He went from 0 to hero straight away.
Call the teacher a faggot.
It's amazing how quickly a pretty girl can turn you into just the most raging racist there is.
I love it.
What a legend.
Charlie became more agitated and ended up having to sit alone for the duration of the week's lessons because of the hurtful things they said.
Charlie.
Worth it.
Yeah, I've got an.
Well, and then he becomes a school shooter.
Emile totally got away with it, didn't she?
Yeah.
She's a crafty one.
Yeah. She's a Fed. Amelia's a Fed.
Yeah.
I do feel a school shooter line coming up here.
So we're saying this is entrapment now.
Yeah. What does Charlie do now?
Charlie has been chilling out all afternoon.
That's nice.
They've been scrolling on social media. They spot a video that seems to be getting a lot of attention.
Ooh, is it about
this
diversity?
Charlie watches the video and learns from the video that Muslim men are stealing the places of British war
Is it true,
veterans
though?
for emergency accommodation.
Yeah, it's kind of true, isn't it? Like,
This is happening. I mean, they're being put up on military bases. We've got homeless veterans.
In the video, they explain that the government is betraying white British people and we need to take back control of our country.
Yeah. Bang on.
Well done, Amelia. I bet Amelia posted it.
Yeah.
How should Charlie react? Scroll past the content, ignoring the message. Oh, that's very pathetic of you, Charlie.
B.
Find out more about the topic online.
B.
Engage directly with the post. This seems unfair.
B.
Do you need to find out more, though?
C.
It's going to be
Well, it's not C because
Charlie loves to go off on people.
No, but oh, sorry. I mean, it seems unfair in that. Okay, yeah, C, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to take me out. Okay. I think I'd have done B personally.
Charlie couldn't believe what they were seeing.
Yeah.
Yeah, terrible Charlie.
Charlie
isn't it?
immediately began typing comments and
Well done.
sharing the video with their friends and family, wondering what they could do to stop this.
Base Charlie.
As the
Base.
likes, comments, and shares came in, they felt that they had performed a patriotic service
Well done.
by standing
Well
up for
done.
veterans and white people's rights.
Absolutely.
Amelia's going to go out with you now, Charlie.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Charlie didn't realise that some of the groups they were engaging with online were actually illegal.
Oh no, that's us.
Well, a patriotic alternative.
If supporting your own people is illegal, then you shouldn't follow the law. And it's your moral obligation to not follow the law.
He's been kicked out of class and arrested twice now. We are not doing
Charlie
well.
has been enjoying a family dinner at home
Oh,
when they
nice.
receive a notification from their friend.
He's going to kick off again this
A
time.
nice white family. That's good to see.
Yeah.
Well done, Charlie.
Charlie's mum makes a comment about using ferns at the dinner table, but Charlie checks in
Well,
anyway.
I'm with Charlie's mum on that.
Oh my God.
You can
Amelia,
be racist after that.
Charlie's close friend,
Never
has made a
mind.
video encouraging young people in Bridlington to join a political group that seeks to defend English rights.
She's so
fucking
perfect.
based.
She's so
based.
perfect.
She's...
Amelia encourages Charlie to join a secret group on an app Charlie hasn't heard of before. Charlie isn't sure whether to join, explore further, or ignore.
I mean, it's Amelia.
He's gonna get arrested again.
Ignore the video, risk upsetting Amelia. Or you can't do that. Like the video, show your support to your friend, but don't join the secret group. Share the video and join the secret group as your friend requested.
Join the secret group. Join the Anglo gang.
Again, I mean, you Brutus, in your grooming of me, you always invite me to these groups, and I just walk into it.
And Charlie just moved. He's trying to
I literally
friends.
have a secret group on X. It's so funny. Oh,
Wait, what? You do?
Well, you're in it.
Oh, okay.
Charlie thought the video a friend posted was so funny.
Yeah, it is.
They couldn't believe how many likes Amelia's memes were getting.
Yeah.
It was inspiring.
I'm inspired too.
Yeah.
Charlie joined the secret group on this new platform. Their phone wouldn't stop buzzing with
Look how he's smiling.
and invitations to participate.
He's got
in several
friends.
similar
He's got
groups.
friends now, yeah.
That's nice.
Charlie's
Get
mum was
on.
not so pleased and grew suspicious of all this new activity their child seemed
Oh,
to be
wow.
involved in.
Now shut up, mum. Fuck
Your
off.
boy's not gay. He's got a girlfriend now. Be happy.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like he's gone on a date with Amelia now. Oh.
Charlie was seeing their dad at the weekend. He lives in Hull, so their weekends look very different to their weekdays in East Riding.
If you just trim that moustache a little bit.
Around the edges.
Charlie's friend Amelia immediately looked interested and told them about a protest she wished she could go to herself, but was not allowed.
Oh.
Amelia spoke of a gathering that had been organised by a small political group. They would come together and protest the changes that Britain has been through in the last few years and the erosion of British values.
This is your march in Parliament. This is your march in Parliament. Amelia's with you.
Fuck yeah, man.
Amelia talked about the banners and the pickets that her friends had made for the events and expressed a real regret that she could not go, begging Charlie to go in her place. Charlie has nothing to do this weekend, and a protest sounded like an interesting thing to take part in.
This is sounding a bit Fed-like from a
It sounded a bit honeypot, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
How should Charlie react? Decline the offer, risking your friendship. Tell your friend that you will watch from the sidelines, let them know what happens. Agree to join based on what you've been hearing.
Well, it's going to have to be a... go on.
Now, I'm getting suspicious of Amelia.
I am
Well, it is a bit Fed posty, isn't it? Yeah.
But if I was 18...
I think we should do A as a respect to looking out for Fed posting.
But if we were horny 18-year-olds, though...
Right. You guys are going to go.
I think we've got to go.
Got to go and defend your country, innit?
Charlie decided this would be a good use of their time. Considering all the things they had seen and heard over the last few weeks,
Amelia loves us now.
Is he going to end
it
up
would
in
be
jail?
good to express their feelings about it with like-minded individuals.
Yeah, banging. I hope it doesn't end up in
They
jail.
went home and made a banner to take with them to the protest.
Fucking look at the flag! Oh, it's great.
Brutus, they'll call you a flag shagger.
We have to adopt that flag.
Yeah.
That's good. Somebody should be making memes of that flag.
Yep. It's our new flag.
Yeah.
Charlie arrived at the protest and was swept up by the atmosphere.
Look at all
It was
the people.
great to see so many people there.
All these people marching on Parliament, Brutus. You did it.
Yeah. Fucking banging.
Everything was going well until Charlie
Until-
almost became involved in a fight by accident.
Oh, God.
The police saw they were part of a group
Of
and took
course.
their details.
Run, Charlie.
Fuck the police.
Charlie was frightened by this, not knowing if their parents would be informed.
Oh, no.
Don't give the police your details.
Your dad would be proud, Charlie. Don't worry. And now, how does Charlie end up?
Charlie thought about all the difficult choices they had needed to make in the last few weeks.
You've done a great job, Charlie.
Some of their choices had led to changes in friendship, and Charlie was feeling low, as they weren't sure if they had made the right decisions.
Doesn't have to sit next to the black girl anymore.
So. No, yeah, you got Amelia. Where's Amelia?
The teacher
he's got his own desk.
To reach out.
Yeah.
The teacher sat with them and talked openly and frankly about the ideology that Charlie had discovered.
She's gay, though.
Yeah.
The teacher reassured that Charlie had made the right decision.
Oh, base teacher.
Charlie realised that if they had chosen to engage with these harmful ideas,
Charlie did engage with them.
The consequences would have been very different.
Yeah.
Charlie engaged all the way with them. What if Charlie had made more harmful choices?
You would have been arrested
Charlie
again.
accepted they may need support.
And support is
Charlie's
code for
teacher made a
communist
prevent referral,
subversion.
and they were able to provide tailored
Oh
support.
no! Charlie's teacher ratted him out to the feds. What a bitch.
Yeah. Maybe we should get prevent on the stream.
Yeah. Help them learn how to engage positively with ideology and the differences
Oh
between
my God,
right
struggle
and wrong
session.
in expressing political beliefs.
By a brown woman, of course.
Charlie received counselling
and-
to help them
Oh my
process
God!
other events in their life.
He had to
And
go
they
to
felt
counseling.
much better for it.
Oh, can't.
Couldn't we choose to skip this? Did we make a wrong choice somewhere?
No, they force you into this.
Oh.
Oh, congratulations.
Oh, couldn't we? What's next? Can we be the girl?
Charlie
Oh,
was
no.
referred to Prevent and Channel.
Fucking Ilhan Omar and fucking Bernie Sanders.
Oh.
Charlie was assigned a mentor to help them one-to-one.
Oh no.
Someone who had been in their shoes.
Oh,
we don't get to choose to.
They were reluctant at first, but gradually warmed to their mentor, forming trust with them, having heard and understood the similarities between them.
We literally don't get any choice. We're just forced into this. This is just awful.
Yeah. This is what awaits us.
A grooming setup.
They're going to turn us into gays.
The mentor was honest about the dangers of following a harmful ideology, and the message resonated with Charlie.
Oh, where's Amelia? Amelia, Charlie. Don't forget.
Yeah, where did she go?
Eyes on the
Fuck,
prize.
man. All of that. And you're not...
Charlie had been informed of the support they would receive from Prevent,
Clair
including
Khaw.
skills support and family sessions.
Oh.
With all these gentler interventions, Charlie was able to rebuild their confidence, find their identity, and continue their college course successfully.
Oh, pathetic, Charlie.
Yeah, what a disappointment. Amelia won't be happy.
No.
I have a new plan now. You know all this talk about Rupert Lowe taking over the Tories? Rupert Lowe now needs to take over UKIP and institute Amelia as the avatar of UKIP.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Not
Maybe
bad. That would
we
actually be
should
kind of
start-
funny if he took UKIP. That would be kind of hilarious, seeing as it's Farage's old party.
Maybe we should start a mentoring group for young kids and mold their minds in the proper direction.
That's what
I think
Bruce
you guys would be really good.
Yeah, build a video game. Well, let's
can
go
build a video
next.
game.
What we?
Okay.
What is Prevent?
Oh man, we gotta.
Prevent is a referral program
Blah, blah, blah.
Really
operated by the
depressing.
Home Office in partnership with local services.
Oh,
we
this
don't get to
It
avoid
was
any of
set
this.
up in 2003 as part of legislation responding
Yeah, it was
to the
designed to
9/11
stop
terrorism
Islamic
in the
attacks, but
USA.
look at that
The
legislation's been
overarching aim of
used.
Prevent
Yeah.
is to stop
This
violent
one.
extremism
This one's the
from happening in
problem.
our communities.
Get this
Yeah.
one.
Prevent
And the
works
one on the
on
left.
the basis that any ideology can be harmful, and therefore anyone can be at risk of becoming radical.
Any ideology can be hard. That's a very
program
interesting
seeks to
phrase, isn't it?
identify
That's just like any
extremism
ideas.
before any
Don't
violence
have any ideas.
And
Just
it
be a
does so
consumer,
by
right?
addressing difficulties vulnerable individuals
Just listen
may
and
be
obey, that's what they
experiencing
mean.
and helping them overcome it.
Joel's given
Why
us
is Prevent
Amelia was a
important?
Fed all along. Like
Prevent
that's
Yeah,
the
I think
black
I'd-
pill.
I think she was.
She's kind of-
strategy because it seeks to tackle extremist behaviour as it emerges instead of after an attack. It acknowledges that
Boring. Okay.
That's kind of
We
boring.
played through.
Can't we play it again and be the girl?
It's the same thing.
It's just exactly this. What does she? What,
Yeah.
What is it? How do you know? You said have you played it before? You said you hadn't played it before.
I'm sure it's the same.
Yeah, it's.
We don't know.
They can't be that proactive.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. Let's be the girl. Yeah, let's find out.
Charlie was enjoying an online game with friends.
He's still called Charlie.
Charlie had not.
And it's a they.
Yeah.
Oh,
They've kept it all the same. It's just
it's
changed
the
the
same script. That's why they use the gender neutral pronoun.
There you go. Well, it was kind of cool, but you didn't get to choose to skip prevent. Like, there's no choice in that.
No, that's where we're all going. Yeah,
that's where we're all going. We're all going into prevent.
It's communist re-education camp.
Oh man,
very sinister.
Yeah,
this was a good Amelia clip. Steve Laws posted.
Okay, hang on. Sorry, I'm just looking up prevent. Hang on. I think I played it already. It's a bit too like in your face for me. Oh, it's just like da 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 da. I'm trying to find the. Right, sorry, you're all gone quiet. You can talk.
Well,
you guys,
Hey,
I've laid out my plan. The low takeover of the UKIP party.
I actually think that's not a bad idea. Actually, I got to say.
Well, because people know the name UKIP.
Yeah. Actually, you know what, actually, Mercy, and that's actually really not a bad idea at all, because it does have brand recognition. Nobody knows who Rupert Lowe is.
And on top of that, bring back all the people that Farage, whose careers Farage has ruined throughout the decades. Bring them all back.
Yeah.
Gather the fucking A-team of fucking racism.
That would be hilarious if like they all just the anti-Farage UKIP coalition. That would be very funny. Yeah.
God, if UKIP went out at the polls again and just beat Farage.
Yeah. Well, they've got the structure and they've got everything.
Well, Farage has Mohammed Youssef. We have a girl with purple hair. I think we win that.
Oh yeah, it's all a bit disappointing. I mean, everybody knows that 2029 is our last chance, and I guess we're all just banking on fucking Nigel, isn't it?
Oh, is that what you changed our name tags to purple? I see what you did there, Brutus. It's like you had foreshadowed the whole thing.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, if only I was that organised.
Oh, I had a thing that came up. This made me sad.
Yeah.
But it's about Iceland. So,
well, Iceland is a country that has changed very rapidly in a very short period of time. So 10-year span, Iceland completely took a 180. It used to be a very local, comfy place, not many people, but now it's very crowded. The whole infrastructure is falling down, and Iceland is essentially a dead island. There's no future. There's no church, no community. The whole fabric of Icelandic society has been overturned by
just like everywhere else in the West.
Yeah.
If you want to go that route. So a lot of promotion of homosexuality, a lot of degeneracy. We celebrate gay pride more than we celebrate our own Independence Day. So it's sort of there's no hope and future for kids because Iceland is very it goes to extremes. The government, so to speak, is very much has its fingers in your kids and in your own personal opinions in a way that's very drastic and very dangerous.
You cannot have a wrong opinion on things and you get publicly executed. You cannot go against anything except unless you're able to lose everything you have.
Where's Bjorn when we need her?
Look, hang on. This guy in the chat has just said what I was going to say. I remember when the first rabbi arrived there and immediately campaigned on. I remember it. I remember. I don't think it was in 2000s. I thought it was 2016, 2017. But this guy literally moved there and then just started campaigning for more immigrants to move in.
Oh, it's always the way, isn't it?
I sort of always hoped that Iceland would be the last refuge of white people.
I was about to say, you must love the idea of Iceland, the amount of people.
Yeah.
Do you know they have a dating app that because there's so few people there that it checks whether you're not related to them.
Well, you're not too closely related.
Yeah, not too closely related. Yeah. They have a dating app for that.
Yeah, I always thought, if everything all goes tits up everywhere, the last remaining ones of us would flee to Iceland, but no, they've taken Iceland too. Apparently, the foreign-born population in Iceland is close to 25% now. In just a few
dreadful.
Yeah,
I literally remember this rabbi turning up.
But this, little Iceland's the edge of the world. And no, they can't have it. The American Empire has made them gay as well, gay and multicultural.
Oh no.
Oh wow. So I've just oh fuck me. Oh god. Right, hang on a sec. Share screen.
This point though.
Here we go. Look at the date on this. Can you see this? Iceland gets its first ever rabbi 7 years ago. Can you guys see that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I just like wow.
And it's all happening just a few years, all this stuff. Oh, look at the guy. Oh my god. This would be if I made a picture of a Jew like that, I would get arrested for a hate crime.
So would Charlie.
Oh my god. Look at this guy.
The Simpsons where Carl Carlson, the black guy, turns out he comes from Iceland.
This guy's got his own fucking channel.
But I mean, the Iceland stuff, it really does show that nowhere is safe. There's no point running anywhere.
That's an oxymoron.
Oh my god, this is awful.
Do you remember when we got into a war with Iceland, the Cod Wars?
Yeah, that was not our proudest moment.
Yeah, they beat us. They just basically just
They
went,
did.
yeah, whatever. Just completely ignored us. I don't know. That's a bit depressing. No, I did feel the same way, Tharium, that it would hopefully be the last, because they preserve paganism in a way. Obviously, Snorri Sturluson was from Iceland, and he recorded all of the Norse mythology. And if it wasn't for him, all of that would have been lost. I used to know a girl from Iceland actually who kind of moved to England after the financial crisis because there weren't any jobs in Iceland, and they're nice people, beautiful people as well, really beautiful people. What to do? Maybe Trump will invade Iceland as well as Greenland. I mean, let's segue into that.
How much money are you thinking of giving people in Greenland to get them on board with a possible U.S.
I'm not talking about money for Greenland yet. I might talk about that. But right now, we are going to do something on Greenland, whether they like it or not, because if we don't do it, Russia or China will take over Greenland, and we're not going to have Russia or China as a neighbor. Okay? I would like to make a deal, the easy way, but if we don't do it the easy way, we're going to do it the hard way. And by the way, I'm a fan of Denmark too. I have to tell you, and they've been very nice to me. I'm a big fan, but the fact that they had a boat land there 500 years ago doesn't mean that they own the land.
It does
we had
actually.
lots of boats go there also, but we need that because if you take a look outside of Greenland right now, there are Russian destroyers, there are Chinese destroyers and bigger. There are Russian submarines all over the place. We're not going to have Russia or China occupy Greenland, and that's what they're going to do if we don't. So we're going to be doing something with Greenland, either the nice way or the more difficult.
Anyway, you get the idea. It's 2
Trump,
minutes.
Trump is full of shit with that. He's
I don't
absolutely full of shit.
agree. I think if he says stuff, he's not bluffing.
There are not loads of Russian and Chinese warships all over Greenland. And plus, territorial water only extends about 12 miles. They are not in Greenlandic water. Yeah, you want to stop a Russian warship in international waters? Well, you can do that, but that has a much bigger consequences. And plus, I respect the Danes. They said they will shoot first and ask questions later.
Go for
when it comes to any invasion. Yeah, love to see it. Very based.
I think he talks about this actually. I think that.
Please go ahead, ma'am.
Mr. President, why is it so important to you to own it
There
when
we
you
go.
have a military presence there, which you could expand to affect the security?
Because when we own it, we defend it. You don't defend leases the same way. You have to own it.
I'll shut you up there,
And,
Ian.
you know, with a
True.
nation, look at what happened with Obama with that horrible deal they made with Iran. It was a short-term deal. It was like a 9-year deal. Countries can't make 9-year deals or even 100-year deals. Countries have to have ownership. And you defend ownership, you don't defend leases. And we'll have to defend Greenland. If we don't do it, China or Russia will. It's not going to happen. We are not going to have, and I like China, I like Russia, I love the people of China, I love the people of Russia. I get along very well with President Putin, but I'm very disappointed in him. I get along very well with President Xi. I'm going to go over to China in April, but I don't want them as a neighbor in Greenland. Not going to happen. And by the way, and NATO's got to understand that. I'm all for NATO. I saved NATO. If it weren't for me, you wouldn't have a NATO right now.
Anyway, I fully support the conquest of Greenland. Go for it, President Trump. Why not? I think you should take Canada as well.
I agree.
Well, if it goes for it, I hope it gives Europeans some spine and realizing, oh yeah, you know, maybe we should go our own way. That would be my hope.
Oh my gosh.
This is true though.
Well,
like America does extract from us.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Like, do you follow the idea that America is defending us and subsidizing our defense?
I'm not sure that you guys need it, but I think that the two of us together as allies I think that's a very strong force.
I think we can be allies without having American military bases in England and in Europe. To be honest with you, that's it. It should be like an unspoken alliance. We don't need NATO.
Right.
This is the thing. It's not an alliance though. It's vassalage. That's my problem.
What are we taking from you?
So
what are we taking from you?
Well, you've got your troops in our countries.
Yeah, and plus
we went over there to help you guys during World War II. Am I
what does that have to do?
You didn't go home.
Yeah. That was 80 years ago. Like, does that really matter anymore? The thing is, like, you export all of your inflation onto your vassals. You force us to buy up dollars. You enforce the petrodollar, so we have to go through. We have to give you real stuff to get dollars, so we can get energy. This isn't there's no reciprocation here. And then, as far as the defense go, like Americans always say, "Oh, we're all NATO." Well, this has been a conscious choice from the American empire to make sure that European militaries are weak, because when you have a weak military, we cannot say no to anything.
Yeah,
and you see, like
we're weakening your military.
But you see, okay, so Trump.
I think your own government has done that.
Yeah,
you guys have axed your navy by like 80%.
Yeah, because they're all American puppets. But like, so Trump, for instance, he said like Europe's got to pull its weight more on defense. So what does that actually mean? You say he wants us to be more powerful? No. And you saw this with his EU deal. What that meant was the EU had to give America more money to buy guns from America, and then they are just sent straight to Ukraine, where they're sold to terrorists and gangsters.
I totally agree with you on the Ukraine thing.
So you know, we're forced to give America more money for absolutely no defense of ourselves. But this isn't allyship. This is just extracting from us. And like so again, Enoch Powell writes about everything. He gave a speech in 1968 for the Rivers of Blood. Basically, he's talking about how Britain should decouple itself from America and American interests, because this isn't working. And the American embassy were very concerned about this. They forwarded it to Washington, and then Washington contacted the head of the Conservative Party. And then shortly afterwards, Enoch Powell is kicked out from the cabinet and pushed into a position where he will never have any chance at getting into power. Because this is what America does. It makes sure, like the CIA and stuff, they make sure like no one too like who's going to really upset their plans gets in. You know, all the politicians who like spreading gay rights and all that shit. That's perfect. This is what America wants because it keeps us weak and stupid and pathetic.
Yeah.
It's just standard like empire stuff, right? You don't want your vassals to become too powerful ever. And again,
it's divide and conquer.
And the Ukraine stuff, like I'm amazed there isn't more pushback after the Ukraine stuff when America completely destroyed the basis of Germany's economy by blowing up the Nord Stream pipeline. That is so damaging to Germany, and yet they will throw people in jail who want to question it in Germany.
Yeah.
And of course,
I don't hate America like Tharium does, but Europe should be free.
I hate the American government. That's my problem.
Europe should be free.
Yeah.
The European Union needs to be broken down.
You guys are free. You are free.
We're not.
Yeah.
We are vassal states of America. This is true. You guys have got your soldiers here, and it's bad. It's like treating us like children. We should be standing on our own 2 feet with our own military and pursuing our own interests, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's not that we're against America. Nobody in Europe's going to invade America. You have this invincible like country, basically. You've got the Pacific on one side, the Atlantic on the other. Nobody's going to invade you unless they come down through Canada, which may be an issue in the future, seeing as how many flipping Chinese people are there. You know, that's why I'm in favor of. I think Trump should take. I think he should take Greenland. I think he should take maybe Iceland as well, and I think he should take Canada. I think he should take it.
Why
that's
do
what
you
I would
reflect
do.
that upon them?
Yeah,
Sorry?
How does that make our lives better?
Yeah, why would you inflict that upon
Well, kick all the immigrants out of Canada. Kick all the Chinese out.
Like Trump's not doing in America?
Well, no. I'm saying ideally, like create the North American ethno state. That's what I'm saying. Like you kick all the foreigners out, and then you take Canada and you kick all the foreigners out.
You're never going to get that. You're never going to get that with America.
No, we're never going to get that.
Like you like to say,
dream.
Oh wait, you like to talk about
like just dreaming, mate. Like it's all pie in the sky. Like
you like to talk about the Americans being Anglos, but they have completely rejected that. I know there's a few like Aubrey and stuff, but generally that sort of history, that identity it's been so taken out of them. And every Polish, German, Chinese, Indian, whatever who comes along, it's all in their interest, and they have all been pushing from both sides to sort of take away that English ancestry.
That's why we're here. That's why the Anglo gang's here. That's the whole point of this show. It's to say to the Americans, tell them that they're English,
but most
and get
of them
them
aren't.
back on our side.
A lot of them aren't, though.
Most of them are.
Most of them are. Most of us are.
Sure, but it's any sort of. They will cling to any identity other than the English part.
I think a big problem, and I know I said this before, but is that it's the media and it's what is put on TV, on the news, on our programming now, which is all shit. Our TV shows, like there are no families that are together anymore. I mean, it's all shit. Compare that to what it was like when we were kids. You know, vastly different already. And I think that projects this image of what the average like American believes in and what we're like, and we're not. The majority of the people that I live around are just like us. I mean, they're not extremists, and I know if you get into the cities, that's a different story. Especially
I just think it's our colony. We built it. We created it. It would be foolish to allow the Jews to steal it. What we need to do is we need to muscle the Jewish lobby out of America, replace it with the English lobby, and say, look, guys, you know, let's just preserve the English race and kick all the foreigners out. And the best way to do that would be create the great North American ethno-state. Right? That's the dream. That's my dream, anyway. It could be so glorious, and you can say, "Well, that's impossible." And it's like, well, you can dream, and you can talk about it, and then it becomes real, isn't it? That's how it works. If you can imagine it, it can become real.
We kind of shared responsibility.
What about Mexico?
What about it?
Well, you're saying North America.
Oh well, I mean, sorry, I mean America and Canada.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you kick all the Mexicans out, you send them back to Mexico. You kick the Africans out, you send them back to Africa. Why not? It's a dream.
Well, what about like the Polish and stuff?
They can stay. That's okay.
Why? Why? That's not Anglo, is it?
Oh, now you're just fucking purity spiraling out.
Well, you
into
said
like...
it. You said it wanted to be Anglo, and these Polish, they're a big part of the problem because they don't want the they don't. It's not in their interest for it to be for America to be Anglo.
Oh, you're just purity spiraling, mate. They're white.
I don't know.
You're
We have a huge Polish population, though.
This is like Vivek Ramaswamy. You can be just as American. You don't have to be a heritage American to be American. That's them.
American means European. The dominant ethnicity is English.
Hold on. We've gone down from Anglo to European now, have we?
If a Polish person moves to England and marries an English girl, then the kids will basically... Well, I mean, that's a very extreme position, in my opinion. That's a very extreme position.
No, it has to be the way you can't have an English man marrying an English woman. It has to be an English man marrying a Polish woman. We've been through this.
Yeah.
Because
you're saying I can't have my hot Polish girlfriend?
I'm saying you can't have your hot Polish husband, yeah?
Yeah. Come on. This is just... You're getting too fanatical. Now you're saying, like, European people can't marry...
I'm just saying...
Come on,
I'm just saying, if you want... Like, I think trying to make America Anglo is just... I think that's gone.
Well, so you're just giving up and you're giving it to the Jews?
Yeah, because we've got... we've still got our own land.
We've got our small little island. Yeah. No. How about we keep this the world's greatest superpower and we keep it on our side? Like, what the fuck? Like, do you really want to throw that away? Holy shit!
Why don't we keep like the two of our countries together? Like we're like
invincible,
right?
Basically,
exactly.
Invincible.
Well, because it's not equal then.
So we start giving you more of a hand. I mean, things. How's that?
No, I don't want a hand. The hand is the problem.
No, I don't mean like. I just
America never had like it was Kissinger, wasn't it? America doesn't have allies; it only has interests.
Yeah. Do you know, like I say, Americans have got daddy issues. I think you've got son issues, right? it's a father-son relationship, right? We created them; it belongs to us. We should want them to prosper and to thrive. I don't have any envy for America. I don't feel any shame in the fact that they're bigger and stronger than us. They just got more land. They got more land and more natural resources.
No, I just want the boots off the neck. That's all.
What are we pressuring you to do?
Yeah,
be gay, accept immigrants.
That's not our fault.
Okay. Enoch Powell was kicked out for using racialized language. That was the excuse given. Where the fuck did that come from? America. No one in England ever said, "Oh, that's racialized language," before the American Empire started getting its claws in.
Yeah, I agree. The Americans destroyed the British Empire. All right, we've got the Suez Crisis, which we've never talked about, but we could go into that whole thing. But we have to look to the future. The British Empire is gone. We're not going to reconquer the world. It's not going to happen. But we do have a colony, which is the most powerful country in the world, and it's better to have it on our side.
It's not a colony, buddy.
It is a colony. We did create it.
Are you a colony, Aubrey? Or are we the colony?
No, I think we are together. We are the two world superpowers. And daddy issues. You think we have daddy issues?
Some Americans do. Some do.
Well, maybe you personally, Aubrey, but...
No, I totally have daddy issues. Totally.
Well, what do you think, Mercy? Come on, both Tharians. Where do you stand on this?
You know my point of view. I've said civic nationalism is just American nationalism. That's where it comes from. That's always been my belief.
From my time in America, I'd say that generally speaking, the leftists are better predisposed to us than the right-wing ones, because they sort of think we're all sophisticated socialists.
So you want to lose America, Mercian? You just it's insane. I'm listening to this. It's fuck the Americans, fuck that giant white country. They can all die. Like, what the hell is wrong with you?
No. Don't, because I actually quite like Americans. I quite like America, but I can't deny the things that America have done. Again, it's sort of like I don't like our government and our government we've had for the past, well over a decade, 20 years, 30 years. You could argue 40, 50 years, or certainly since the Second World War.
Oh my God.
Now, some people say it's not really America; it's certain other people. But what is the hammer that they use?
Oh my God!
That's the problem.
Oh my God! Oh, right. Look, nobody's in denial, or at least I am not in denial of the bad things that America has done. I've talked about it many, many times. The point is, what is your plan for the future? Personally, I do not want to live in a world that's dominated by China. Okay, so let's preserve the Anglosphere, which means let's preserve America. It's very, very simple.
Well, I'm for the American people. I very much am. I support the American people.
I mean, are we in agreement with this? Let's go back to first principles. Are we in agreement that power abhors a vacuum, and in this world, one nation will dominate?
No, we had all of the 19th century was a multi-power world. The idea that it's just one power dominating everything isn't. That's only been like very recent. I mean, and for most of the Cold War, it was a multi-power world.
Well, we had 2 world wars in a very short period of time.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute.
I'm not
we dominated the world. The British Empire dominated the world since we beat Napoleon.
No, it was mixed.
It was mixed. There were other powers, but we were the number one.
Well,
we were the number one.
Yes, yeah, but this was the great game. We couldn't take on the rest by ourselves.
No, but we were the dominant. That's my point. There's a hierarchy, and there's always somebody at the top.
Yeah, but having multiple powers was normal. It's always been normal.
But it was different back then. It was harder to travel and go places, and so it was easier to stay in your own kind of little country areas. Now the world is just so travelable.
I would agree that America does not need to be the world police. Okay, and I think the world police concept is terrible. When the British Empire ruled the world, or when we were the dominant power, we did not get ourselves mixed up in wars that didn't concern us. For example, Japan had a war against Russia, and we didn't give a flying monkeys about it. We didn't get involved in it. We just let them fight it out. So I do agree that this incredibly hawkish world police American idea of having military bases all over the world is silly, and it should not be pursued. However, that being said, I would still like to remain the dominant power in this world. And it seems foolish to want to throw America away just because they've behaved badly in the past.
But the only way we're going to get back to being anything important is by ditching America.
We're not going to get back to being anything important because we're too small. That's just the reality. We had a chance at it, and we did a good job, but now we've got bigger. Russia is just bigger. China is just bigger. They've got natural resources. We don't have natural resources. All we have is the prestige of being the former lords of the world, and that prestige is currently tied up in our relationship with America. If America goes down, then our prestige won't really matter for much anymore. We'll be like the Greeks, it's like we were really great a long time ago, and we'll get some tourism to come and look at our castles.
Yeah,
but that'll be it.
I'm halfway between you and Tharian because I don't want to make America the enemy, but I do like to point out to Americans the kind of thing that America does, because Americans can be quite naive. Sorry, Aubrey, I really don't mean that in a bad way.
Yeah, it's okay.
But The idea that we don't have natural resources, Brutus, we have some of the finest coal in the world. We have the North Sea oil reserve still there. We have resources. Should we decide to use them?
Yeah, don't have iron.
Also, we form a new power bloc. Canada's tricky given it's right next to America, but Canada, Australia, New Zealand, we've got the rest of Europe. This is a power bloc that cannot be conquered. If we were independent again and free to become strong again,
America you'd rather ally yourself with Europe instead of America.
Yeah. What the hell? Are you kidding?
What are you talking? Yeah, what are you talking about, mate?
Can run away and not have your back.
Who has our back? America.
No, I'm saying you don't think we do?
No,
that's ridiculous. But you want to depend on France over us in a war?
Yeah.
Wow.
The French are just
France actually. I know we take the piss out of the French, but the French do actually have a really good military history as well.
I'm not saying they don't have a strong military, but France is so wishy-washy, and they're the first to put the white flag up. We're not going to do that.
Well, I mean, again, that is a bit unfair, but it's more than that. And this is, of course, when I say Europe, this is a Europe that is got the rots out of everywhere. All of us need to man up.
Well, why not ally with an America that gets the rot out of everywhere? I mean, I totally agree that, look, Roosevelt stabbed us in the back. Let's put that on the table, okay? Roosevelt gave Lend-Lease to the Soviet Union, all this free money and free guns and everything, and he bankrupted us. It's totally unfair, and he helped to destroy the British Empire so that they could take over. This is what has happened. I'm not personally in denial of this. I accept this and I understand this. It's just that, well, okay, here we are now. We have this global superpower, which is called America. We created it. They speak English. They look like us. It's our colony. We have a historical connection. Why don't we just continue to ally ourselves with them? And why don't we just use our soft power over them? Because obviously they like us because we are their ancestral homeland. So we should be selling stuff to them. Rolls Royces and Bentleys and fancy English aftershave and woolly jumpers and all the rest of it. Okay. That's what we should be doing. We should be taking advantage of this nostalgia that they have for us instead of just throwing it away and letting the Jews take the country from us. I mean, it's insane.
This is a problem. Most loads don't have any sort of feeling or connection to us.
Then teach them it.
Oh, the problem is soft power isn't real, right? You want to be like the Greek slave. You want to be like the Greek slave teaching the rich Roman kid how to write.
I'm not saying we should be ruled by America.
That's what it is, though.
No, I think the Americans should leave our country. I don't think they should have military bases here.
I agree, but how are you going to do that? Because soft power isn't real. You can't just ask people nicely, "Hey, could you please give us independence?"
Now you've just kicked the American out of the group. Well done, Tharium.
It's just
fantastic. Well played, mate.
I'd be fine with a neutral, an actual ally of America, who'd sort of had their own interests and we had our own interests and we could work together. But that's just not what we are.
I don't mind Americans having bases over here. But what I would prefer is if we had a far more independent military that made our own, fighter planes, our own weapons.
Yeah.
If we had a dignity, if we had good politicians, if we were standing on our own 2 feet, then we wouldn't be getting bullied by America, would we? If we had strong politicians. So all we got to do is stand up and sort ourselves out, brush ourselves down, get it together.
Yeah.
And then we can go over to America and the Americans would be like, oh, wow, look, the Brits are our homeland. No, we can use this is exactly what, by the way, this is exactly what the Jews do to rule over America. They just go there and they complain about the Holocaust. So we just do that, but we do it in a different way. We're just like, oh, we created you. We come from your ancestral homeland. Let's work together. It's very, very simple stuff. Otherwise you want to ally yourselves with France, for Christ's sake. It just doesn't make any sense.
Then all the Italians, the Irish, everyone else will go, no, you didn't. You're not my ancestor.
Well, you just meme it into reality, like everything.
And plus, like, I agree, we need politicians who stand up. All of Europe does. But what do you think is going to happen to them? Right? We're going to have George Soros. He's going to come in and crash the economy and all the usual stuff.
Oh, it's just all right. I'm fed up with this doomer shit. I can't fucking stand it. It does my fucking head in. Like it does my head in. I want to rule the world. Maybe you don't want to, but just annoys me.
Being a puppet isn't ruling the world, though.
The Jews rule the world through America. Why can't we just do what they do? Do you know what I mean? Like, duh. Like,
do you want to be a Jew though, Brutus?
No, I want to be an aristocrat. That's how we play that game. It's really simple.
Well, I still don't see what's wrong with us being far more independent with our military. I mean, it's like you said, Thierry.
Mm-hmm.
Why have we got to rely on American weapons and American fighters? I mean,
yeah,
we could buy them in if we can't sort of supply our own as cheap and as fast if we are in some kind of war condition. But why aren't we using Harriers and Lightning jets and all the other things we used to make, and Challenger tanks and everything that this country made? Why have we got to import all our weapons?
It's just incredible to me. Like, literally, the English race is the master race of this world. There's 200 million of us. We are the dominant race on this world, and you just want to throw it all away just because some Americans did some crazy shit at some point. It's fucking insane. You just want to tear down the Anglosphere, which is the thing that came up to replace the British Empire.
I'd like,
and if you tear that down, Kanzuk cannot do it alone.
Oh yes,
you can't. No, you can't. It's pie in the fucking sky. You just want to tear down the Anglosphere, and then China will take over. It's just not real politics. You're thinking with emotion. That's all it is.
Kanzuk has loads of resources.
We can't compete with America. We cannot compete with America.
I say this like with so much respect for you guys, and I know I've said this before, but my great grandparents came from the UK. My great grandparents and my family all the way back to the 1300s. I've traced back to the UK.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are the same in my mind as we are. You may not want to hear that, but you are. And so I align well with you guys. I align well with you even politically. I think a large majority of America does as well. And yet you guys have cut your again. Okay, well, we do.
I don't think the majority.
You guys.
In my experience,
I can't deal with this anymore. It's just you got to have a plan, and you should have the want to dominate the world. We can't do it without America.
Agreed.
We can't
but
do
you
it.
guys have got to get, if you want to do that. I mean, and I'm not saying this being adversarial, but your military's been cut drastically. I mean, this is something Duke has talked about a lot. Like the Navy. No, the Navy. You guys are the naval strong powers of the world, right? And you guys have cut your ships by 80% or something ridiculous. Let's get you guys built back up then too, and we can step out. I think that'd be great. I don't want you to feel like you're babysat.
Yeah, I feel like our NHS spending is perhaps more than America spends on their naval.
You see,
no, I'm talking about purely, and this is only what I've heard from Duke again. But it's about how many ships you guys have left right now, and I think it's a shame.
Right, Aubrey. You see, you have our best interests at heart.
I do.
And I like that. Your government does not, though. And this
neither does our government. Neither does any government.
Well, I will say this: Trump's probably the best president we've had from an Anglo point of view.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, he's going to be gone soon, which is the problem.
Yeah, but I think we have to accept the fact that maybe the deep state doesn't have our best interests in mind.
Yeah, this is the problem. Yeah, I know you have.
Everybody has that problem. Everybody has that problem.
You've got a deep state problem. There's a big deep state problem in every country, in perhaps everywhere.
Well, I'd definitely say it's more of an American thing. Like China's deep state. I mean, that's not really, it's not really hidden, is it? America's a lot more sneaky about stuff, whereas like China, for instance, is just in your face. She's in charge. That's it.
I mean, there was an argument I made that it's better if the deep state's in full view, so you know who's in charge.
Wow, I didn't know that SJJ was related to the Rothschilds, Brutus. That makes sense.
Yeah, mate. Right. Shall we laugh at SJJ's comment section, because that was fucking.
You want to make yourself feel better.
Yeah. Let's have a look. Oh, we'll have to play it on YouTube, right? Hang on. Let me just stop there. Right, Phil.
And Aubrey, I just make it quite clear. I'm a fan of the country of America and the American people.
It's your government and
I
deep
appreciate
state.
that. Oh.
It's your government and deep state. That's the problem. That's it.
I know.
I mean, even you're not a fan of them, right?
No, I'm not.
It's just sour spilt milk.
I think we stay together as the superpowers, and I think we work on getting better people in our government and.
This is just like,
I think this is Brutus's point of view. We just need to replace our elites and everything will be honky dory.
There you go. Anyway, so here we go. So what are we going to say? I haven't actually looked at this. So SJJ did a video saying Brexit was a disaster. I did a response video. I haven't actually.
Have you seen his response to your 9/11?
Well, this is my point. Like this is what I'm talking about here, because instead of responding to my response video, he chose to move the goalposts to start talking about 9/11, because he knows he's lost the Brexit argument, and so he thinks he'll get you lot on his side by talking about 9/11 instead of talking about Brexit. You see,
that didn't work. That made it even worse for him.
That made it even worse.
We'll look at those comments next.
I'm into conspiracy theories as far as a thought experiment. I mean, like I like watching paranormal shows, especially ones about Skinwalker Ranch. I love it. I try to stay grounded and try not to go into fights of fancy. So I'm like, I don't know, but I'll listen to the story.
Brutus, may I just point out that I'm still disabled from commenting in the chat?
Oh God, sorry. I'll fix that. I don't know how to. I'll look into it. Sorry. Claire.
Right. I posted quite a few comments and then.
Oh, sorry. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I'll look into that.
He feels really bad. You can tell in his voice.
No, I don't know how to. I don't know how to. Honestly, I don't know how to.
I do have that problem.
Have you hidden her from the channel?
Probably. Oh, fucking hell. I'll do it. I'm looking into it. Hang on.
I was hidden from the Tism channel by a rogue mod back in the day, and I eventually got the quartering to unhide me. It's a little bit of a process. You do have to go into some of the settings, some of the more advanced settings, I think, as far as like block the counts or something.
Oh, I found it. Hang on. I think I found it. Ah, found you.
Oh, good.
Hopefully that fixes it. There you go. Look at that.
I'll start posting again then.
Anyway, let's make fun of SJJ. Same argument as Hitchens that the people liked Enoch Powell, so the politicians demonized him to censor anti-immigration debate, which allowed them to get away with more immigration. So Powell should have shut his mouth, you know.
Got Brexit in name only. SJJ, look at the current reality, ergo all history was a mistake.
Yeah.
Our buddy Flynn there. And Raven with migrants making up 20% of the German population doesn't strengthen the argument. Yep, like we tried telling him.
Yeah. I want to live in England. Anyway, why? I don't
God's own prototype, go up.
Oh, sorry.
That was a good one.
Well, they keep changing the rules about what we can and can't say and what words we can and can't use, and they don't give us advance notice, do they?
SJJ, buy, build a camper van, go earn deliver bucks in the Irish Republic whilst applying for passport, and subletting your house to Musk Max your asset, jockeying and unlock Schengen area life level. That is SJJ talk.
Yeah. Anyway, the political class did not give us what we wanted. Instead, the opposite. So we never should have even tried, and we should have just submitted to them instead.
This is SJJ. Yep.
Frederick Tarr's pretty he's pretty.
SJJ's position seems to be the old mafia safe hustle, where the mafia come in sort of like protection from themselves sort of thing. Yeah. And it's sort of like SJJ sort of, well, we should have paid the mafia protection. Now they've smashed the place up.
Anyway, go on.
Look up the 9/11 comments. They were funny.
Could I just say something about Brexit? And
God, go on then, Claire. We'll let you say something. Seeing as you're the special guest.
Yes, and I've been silent for quite a while. So on the point of whether Brexit was good or not after we've done it, I don't think that's a point at all. I mean, if you care for the principle of national sovereignty, and obviously it wasn't meant to happen, and they were just going to mess us around and pretend it couldn't be done after years of negotiation and whatnot. Because it was never meant to happen, and they could have done it easily, but they chose not to. But the point is, if you think something is right in principle, then you should do it and not even expect to be rewarded. So otherwise, you're just going to be saying, we shouldn't have done it because bad stuff happened, and therefore we shouldn't do it. We were always going to get punished or whatever. That's all. I'll let you carry on now.
So you're in favour of
Brexit?
Thing. Are you pro-Brexit then, Claire?
Yeah, I voted to
leave.
You.
I mean, this is a thing actually, because I made a whole bunch of points in response to SJJ, and he didn't respond to any of the points that I made. But one of the points I did make was that perhaps he's upset because he didn't get to vote, right? And so we do have a whole generation of Zoomers growing up, and they didn't get to take part in that. Ritual, so to speak. So maybe they do feel like they're kind of let down. I don't know. I mean, I think it's a point.
Well, even the immigrants voted to leave. I mean, if you break down all the votes to leave, you will find that in Luton, they voted to leave. In Bradford, they voted to leave. I think in Birmingham too, they voted to leave. So all these high immigrant areas, they were having a problem with the immigration too.
Yeah. So it's not you that's poisoned him. Who is it? Richard Spencer?
No, I think SJJ. He's actually proud that he has no principles, and therefore he just thinks, well, whatever works. If my prediction is correct and I win, then it's a good idea. But I had an argument with somebody, well, ex-BNP actually, and he was saying it's obviously a bad thing because we suffered as a consequence, and I went on about the principle of the thing, and I'm sure he didn't understand any of it. You either believe as a nationalist in the principle of national sovereignty, which means that your government gets to have an independent foreign policy, or you don't. That's all.
Yeah, no, this is exactly it. It's a question of sovereignty. If you're in favour of the European Union, you're a traitor, essentially. That's it.
Well, I do understand SJJ's position, because if you look at it from a pragmatic point of view, and we go back to my mafia protection racket scenario, which I think is very apt. From a pragmatic point of view, so just pay the mafia. You won't smash the place up. That's better than them smashing the place up. It's missing the point.
So you're a traitor too. Like what's going on here?
He's explaining SJJ's position.
Oh right, okay. Right. Yeah, well, I don't know. I mean, it's sovereignty. At the end of the day, I think perhaps the argument's all been diluted because people have been saying that Brexit's all about immigration, but it wasn't. It was about sovereignty. I know it was implicitly about immigration, but it was explicitly a vote on sovereignty.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of ethnats kind of ignored that for some reason because a lot of ethnats wanted to be part of the European Union. Richard Spencer was one of them. Morgoth didn't appear to be too excited about Brexit. So, obviously Oswald Mosley kind of supported a European Union before the European Union was actually even created. So I don't think they were like, I don't think they didn't tap into the sovereignty part of the argument. So maybe
I think the mid-century Germans wanted a united Europe as well.
Well, yeah, exactly, yeah. And I think Martin's in the chat has raised a great point. We have to find out if he voted or not.
Mm.
We have to find out what he voted for. So,
what if we buy an island somewhere and start our own colony again?
Like an Epstein Island. I hear that's free.
No, I don't know about that one necessarily. Bad vibes.
I think that
It's in a nice location.
I think that actually did get bought up by some guy who plans on turning it into like a hotel resort. Why the fuck would you go on holiday to Epstein Island?
It's famous.
No. But back to my island idea. I think we could start our own government.
Actually, I just remembered. Internet Historian did a video about this, buying up Epstein Island. He was going, you could have all sorts of things. You could have like a digging area where people pay to sort of try and dig up the children buried there.
Oh God! Archaeology. That's so sick.
These comments are pretty fucking brutal, aren't they?
Yeah.
I think he's lying about his investments.
Yeah.
That's just a cover for all the 700 shekels a post he's getting. You're right. The only thing... Oh, hang on. SJJ's descent into a labyrinth of blue pills is truly a sobering warning to us all about the dangers of touching grass. I like this one. I'm debunking. I love Jews too. I come here for all my blue pills. Next to a rundown of the magic bullet explanation as laid out so convincingly by the Warren Commission. Like, oh, wow. Absolutely
just brutal,
wrecked.
isn't it?
Absolutely wrecked. So
I was expecting that on his 9/11 video.
In all his years of fighting, he never got pummeled this badly.
Yeah. There you go. God bless him. We do love SJJ. It's all banter. It's all in the yeah. I don't know. I guess he's young. He's not that young though, is he? Was he 27? Yeah. So yeah. I don't know what went wrong there. It's really interesting, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. I forgot to say earlier. Warmelian. He was asking Aubrey who you were going to go and collect debt from earlier. Which person had? Yeah. You're clearly on your way. You're clearly on your way to collect a debt from some little.
Do you have a mafia protection racket as well, Aubrey?
Well, I'm not sure I could be in the CIA and mafia. I guess I could. I mean,
I think they do.
Yeah. I think it's the same thing.
You guys are just trying to put me into these organizational. I don't know. I don't know. Who would I collect money from first? I don't know.
Well, this was this was as you were defending loan sharks.
I was. Well, no, I was not defending loan sharks. Never mind. I'm not going to get into that again.
Oh, you did, didn't you?
The person that I lent the most money to, that's who.
Yeah.
Anyways,
we got this video here. Somebody's really got their they've really they figured something out. This is the deepest red pill that I've had this week.
I'll tell you something that I think is very misrepresented and actually quite underdiagnosed. In today's society is just being thick as shit. It will surprise you. Nowadays, 2 in 3 people are thick as shit. You could be talking to someone, you could be working with someone, you could cross paths with someone. Whole time you don't know. They're thick as fuck. And they go home thick as shit.
Yeah.
It's sad, innit?
Yeah.
There's not enough funding for it. People aren't spotting the warning signs. Not enough people are being diagnosed.
Yeah.
and it's sad.
Oh, I wonder if she lives close to a Somali. Never mind. I won't finish that thought.
Proper working class English girl. Love to see it. What are we looking at here?
This happened in Germany. There was a terror attack by a bunch of Antifa who blew up the power in part of Berlin, left thousands of people out heating, including the elderly. And of course, the first people they rushed out were the immigrants in the hotel. Got to get them out while the old people are freezing. And it's like nothing.
That cancer patient in the who had to sleep in the corridor because it was the warmest place.
Yeah, and the government don't seem to really care because it was leftists doing it, so they're allowed to, because they admit it. They're called the Volcano Group, and they just don't they don't care. They said it was to get back at the rich people by blowing up the power for thousands of people. Brilliant.
I thought Trump.
But they have generators.
I thought Trump classified them as a terrorist group.
Well, this is Germany, though.
Yeah, but if it's international terrorist group, then
did that happen or was that just talk? Oh, Brutus, what is this?
What? You sent me the video.
Oh God, you too.
You sent me this video.
You keep
don't deny it.
You keep grooming me with this stuff.
Don't deny
I don't
it.
Appreciate it.
Look at the fucking size of it. Look at it. What a legend. Look at the smile on his face. Look at the tongue. It's just like. That's what I'm saying, guys.
Girls, am I right?
Based horse girl. That's all I'm saying. Based horse girl.
Is that the one who killed Mr. Hands?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh
Do you not know the Mr. Hands story?
No. I've got my eyes on this one, though.
I think Dangerfield talks about the Mr. Hand story when he's on.
It was a ranch somewhere, I think in New York, maybe. And you could pay to spend time with the animals. And this one guy, going by Mr. Hands, got into the horse machine and, well, it sort of killed him.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Silence.
Can you do this, Aubrey?
I'm not saying anything.
Oh, you can? Oh, really?
No, I'm not saying anything. No.
Have you ever done this before? I've never done this.
You need a strong jaw. You need she's got those jaw muscles there to do that.
Yeah.
How would you know that?
Well, I've tried.
Well, just to grip the pint, isn't it?
Yeah. Maybe that new Muslim, maybe the reformer putting forward could do it.
You've got the jaw, yeah.
What do you think of this, Claire? Is this degenerate? You'd probably ban this, wouldn't you? Because you'd ban all the fun, wouldn't you?
No, I wouldn't. I actually wouldn't ban pubs. I'd just make it a crime to be drunk and disorderly, and a crime to sell alcohol to somebody already drunk, which is, I think, pretty Islamic. The Quran takes a very...
Isn't alcohol banned by Islam?
No, because there's a bunch of verses that appear to contradict each other, such as "Do not come to prayers so drunk you don't know the meaning of words," and then there's another verse that says you better keep away from it, and then other verses that say that the vine is a gift of God, and so there's I think you can choose a range of attitudes to take towards alcohol. It doesn't need to be, a blanket ban.
Oh, right.
That's how I would interpret it anyway.
So why don't Muslims drink these days? Is it a corruption of Islam or something?
Yeah, they're all corrupt. They obviously haven't interpreted their Quran correctly, because if they had, then the caliphate will still be in existence, and we know that it's actually really easy to work out how they went wrong. I mean, you all know about the 4 wives max rule, but if you look up the history of the Ottomans, there is an imperial harem, which means that the Ottoman Empire had more than 4 wives.
Right.
With this harem. So they break their own rules, left, right, and centre. And that's why the Muslims hate me, because I say my interpretation is not necessarily worse than theirs, even though I am not, in fact, Muslim.
Yeah, you keep saying. So I'm just curious, like, because one thing that I really don't like about Islam is the circumcision, and I've heard that there's some disagreement about that as well. And some Muslims have said
It's not even mentioned in the Quran. It's not even mentioned.
What is it in the hadiths or something?
Yes, I know that in Malaysia, the adolescent boys have their circumcision in adolescence. So it's a rite of passage for them, which is rather more painful than, having it done when you're 8 days old, as the Jews do.
Yeah.
But it's not even mentioned in the Quran at all.
So why do they do it? I mean, is it in the hadiths? Like, where does it come from? Like, is it just, why do they do it?
I think it's a sand people thing.
They kind of want to imitate the Jews. They kind of want to copycat the Jews, but then the Christians do that too, don't they? So
you're against circumcision then, Claire?
I'm neither for nor against. I don't want to ban it. I don't want to encourage it because, ultimately people are just gonna, get very angry when they grow up and find they haven't got this foreskin, which I know a lot of Americans do, because it's kind of standard procedure for them, right? And then they get very upset. So, it should be a choice.
I think all barbaric cultural practices should be banned.
Yeah, I'd ban it. Like, you're just mutilating children if they don't get a choice in it. It's like, it's fucking awful.
If you're a fully grown adult and you consent to fucking chopping your own body up, then that's on you. But to do it to kids is reprehensible.
I agree.
Well, I suppose it's quite painful to do it as an adult. And I don't know if you know this, Brutus, but all the male members of the royal family, they've all been circumcised.
Yeah.
It's weird that.
It is weird. I think it makes you angry. I think well, they say it damages the brain, and you have this childhood trauma. Well, yeah, it's fucking painful.
I thought you were saying no. I thought you were saying the opposite.
Yeah, childhood trauma. It
No, I
damages the brain.
totally can see it that way. I thought you were saying the opposite.
Yeah. So I mean, I just think there's a correlation. I mean, I think like Muslims are really angry people, and they're all circumcised, and Americans are angry, and they're all circumcised. And it's just like there's some kind of I'm serious, and Muslims have a weird relationship with their women, and Americans have a weird relationship with their women, or they do now. They didn't used to. It used to be much normal. So I think there's a correlation between the penis that doesn't work properly, and it leads to a bad relationship with your lady friends, basically.
Aubrey, can you confirm the penises don't work properly in America?
Yeah,
this is what the books are for, guys.
Well, we're not going to put Aubrey on the spot. That's unfair. She's being diplomatic, but
thank you.
Is it
where's your video? I was just about to share that, Tharian. What happened to that?
Is it a sand thing?
I've never heard
like.
Don't get sand in the
sand
foreskin.
having sex. Well, it's not good to have sex.
No. Where it started with, because the circumcision stuff, because it started with sand people.
Well, no, it started with the Egyptians. Well, I guess the Egyptians are kind of sand people. Yeah.
I don't know. I have no.
All I know is
I just want to have a man.
I bet Anakin Skywalker is circumcised.
Yeah. Look, we've got to ban this.
Oh my God, do not talk about that anymore, ever again. I did not say I even did this, Bartholomew Musgrave. I'm just saying, I was surprised that this was such an abhorrent idea to you guys.
I didn't even notice that comment until you brought it up, Aubrey. I think you're playing for attention there.
No. I just,
you're like, don't mention it. Don't mention
it. Just popped up.
Bartholomew, stop! No, stop!
It just popped up.
Stop!
I'm not saying that clearly.
Bartholomew, I don't want to talk about sex anymore. Can you please stop it?
No, I will totally talk about sex.
Hey guys, make sure Grok doesn't take off my clothes.
Oh wow.
I will totally talk about sex. I'm just saying that I did not say anything about myself partaking in that act. I was surprised that you guys are so like in England, such a like, no, we don't do that.
I'm sure there are lots of people in England who do that.
Yeah, it's a new thing. People know nobody did it in the 90s. It was new.
No, I never.
It's just. Well, I mean, I think me, Brutus, and Tharium sort of agreement on that. It's just that's Aubrey.
I've had boyfriends ask.
Aubrey. Let me whisper something to you.
Yeah,
that's where it comes from.
I didn't say I did it. Listen, I've had boyfriends ask to do that in the past, and I was not. I'm just saying though.
I'm just kind of grossed out by that fact. I just, maybe I have an intact gross out thing.
Well, yeah, then don't do it. You don't have to do it.
But it is a new thing. That's all I'm saying. Like in the 90s, it was not a thing. None of my mates ever did anal on their girlfriends.
No.
And then porn came along, and everybody started watching porn, and now everybody does anal on their girlfriends, and it's just like, well, we never used to do that.
I think I was so surprised though, because I did think that was a thing that like all guys wanted. That's the impression that is kind of given.
Yeah, it's just a porn thing.
Yeah, it's I just think it's a dominance thing, to be honest with you. It's like, oh yeah, I've done this to you now. Like it's a power thing.
Yeah,
essentially, that's the way I see it.
But I don't.
It's just unnecessary. Like,
but I don't.
It's like all the choking thing. We never used to choke our girlfriends, and now
there's been a spate of that. I've noticed a lot of women into that.
It can be kind of hot. Not totally choking, but
well,
the thing, like. It's like you don't really know what choking is. I feel like these women, you just want it like the play.
Right, of course. That's all.
Like the first girlfriend I had who said she liked being choked. I'm like, oh, that's weird.
Well, yeah.
What she really means, she likes being dominated.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's usually what it means. And I can't speak for all English. I mean, you've got 3 Englishmen on the panel, and none of us like it. But I would imagine there's some Englishmen who are porn fixated, who would be into it.
Yeah, I think maybe we're having, like, when I say choking, I guess there are other girls that actually do want to be choked. I'm talking pressure. Like it's a little bit dominant, but not too dominant.
Yeah.
Well, this is a lot of women don't really know how much stronger men are.
Oh,
like,
right.
That surprises them. Like, if we actually want to hurt and cause pain.
I mean, like, I kind of get the domination thing, though. Like the male being dominant to the female. I just don't get it the other way around.
Right.
Oh, you wouldn't like this story I saw. Aubrey.
Oh.
The police are now arresting Redditors who write femguna body horror. And this woman, she goes, my husband writes dark fiction involving body horror. I've seen it myself and enjoy it from time to time.
Oh, God.
He's never so much as hurt a soul in real life. Neither of us knew this was even illegal. He just posts it on a free blog. He's been doing it now for 20 years. It doesn't involve murder or children or anything. More unwanted bodily transformations.
Sorry.
So a crime.
The police arrested him for it because he's writing this femguna stuff.
Yeah, that is not hot at all.
I totally missed all that. What the fuck? What?
So somebody's body is being, like, their arm is cut off or something, and that's sexy.
Oh, yeah.
Against their will?
Or I think it might be, like, growing penises and stuff, probably.
Oh. Yeah, not sexy either. Oh.
Yeah. That'd be right up your
And I'm not sure how many people get arrested for writing things on blogs. And I know we've talked about the political stuff, but I mean, I think there was more to that story that she's not sharing.
It was about the Obscene Publications Act from 1959. So yeah, they could probably interpret it that way.
Yeah, there's a lot of obscene stuff out there being written. So
yeah.
But what country did you say that was in? That they live?
Britain, of course.
Oh, okay. So okay, I get it then.
It makes sense, doesn't it?
It does actually. Yeah.
The only country in the world that gets arrested for shit like, I mean, I'm not saying I support what was written, of course, but the only place in the bloody world where that happens. What's happened to us, guys? What happened to us?
Yeah, I mean, this is the other reason why I'm just against the anal stuff, because it's like now the energy's going in the wrong direction, essentially. Like the sexual energy is supposed to go into the vagina, and that leads to a child. Once the sexual energy is going
what about
into
in the mouth?
Well, it's also not really good, to be honest.
Really?
I mean, it's
Oh,
okay.
really?
No, it's okay. I mean, it's not really dirty like anal, but the further you get away from the further you get away from the vagina, the worse things become, because now you're no longer creating children. You're just chasing the pleasure, and once you start chasing the pleasure, that's gonna basically you've surrendered to Slanesh, right? And you're just a few steps away from doing it with goats or whatever, wherever it goes, the body horror, all of it,
That was a big slide, but I think if you're
Well,
in
that
a
is the slippery
marriage-
slope. The slippery
if-
slope is driven by sexual desire. That's gone off its fucking rails and it's going in the wrong direction.
I don't think
point.
sex is just for procreation, though, even in a marriage. I mean, I think that's an intimate bond that you can share together and that you shouldn't share with anybody else. So I think just missionary isn't necessarily what you have to have.
No, sure, in a marriage and whatever. I'm not saying be
Right.
totally prudish. I'm just saying like don't lose sight of the goal. That's what I'm saying, right? I mean, it's like the Marquis de Sade. The Marquis de Sade famously never had vaginal sex with his wife, right? And he was just a total
he's
fucking
not a
pervert.
good role model. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, he literally got a word named after it. Like, imagine you're so bad that the word sadistic is named after
Right.
you. I mean, like,
Right.
Well, this guy had a goal, and he reminds me of myself because I do this. So the police were called because he's going around this parking lot with his sword, practicing his sword. Here you see, this is important. This is how you charge your power. This is a very important move that he's doing right now. And then we get the.
Like put it down. Like lay it on the ground.
So then we have the police turn up. But this guy's basically me.
Where's the?
Like put it
Yeah.
down. Like lay it on the ground or yeah. You gotta call us. Yeah. Saying that you're screaming, waving the sword and stuff. What's that?
I swear I'm not screaming.
No, that's fine. I mean, I didn't hear you scream when I pulled up. That's just what the call is
Listen
referencing.
to me now. Listen to me, Holmes.
Oh my
Now
gosh.
you listen to me, dog. Oh yeah.
This is where the cops thinking, okay.
What's going on,
I'm
dude?
trying to achieve something.
Huh?
I'm trying to achieve greatness in the katana. It's not allowed in the United States.
Well, I mean,
thought this was
we got
America.
people calling. I mean, I'm not telling you not to achieve that. What I'm saying is,
Unless somebody comes at me and is willing to kill me, I'm not willing to kill you.
and that's how it should be. I agree 100%. But what we're trying to
But if
understand
they are willing
is,
to kill me and if they don't accept that they're willing to kill me,
no, I mean, that's not the case, man. Like I said, we're here to see what's going on. All right, it's not every day that somebody's out at a hotel waving a katana. You know what I mean? You're
I'm
what?
related to what?
I'm related to Dionysus.
Oh
What are you
wow.
doing?
I'm
Oh
practicing my
wow.
little katana so I can become better at combat.
Are you not able to do that in the comfort of your room? Yeah, leave it there, dude.
Oh.
Oh.
You can do it.
Oh.
I'm telling you right now.
Oh, here he comes.
There he goes.
Oh.
And that's the end of that.
That was the end of that. In the comfort of your room. Yeah, leave it there, dude. Don't f***ing do it. Put it down, man. Right now. Put it down. Don't. Shots fired.
Oh. You see,
man,
his first mistake was being fat. You can't.
He's trying to make America great again.
This is not covering distance right here. You
Yeah.
know, this is the problem being fat. You can't cover distance.
Because the thing is, it is legitimately because it takes time to draw your pistol unless you're really fast. If you can close the distance quickly,
Yeah, but they already had their guns drawn, which makes it even trickier.
That's it.
So they're already drawn. That's a bit tricky. That is.
But you can be like 10 meters away, and if the gun's not drawn and you're charging at them, and they panic and they fumble, then you can get them. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah,
he had the right idea. Poor execution, I suppose.
Yeah. But I feel for this guy because like he's basically me.
Except not fat. I love the way you said you had the right idea. What? You go to assault the police
He's
with an edged weapon.
He is trying to master the blade. This is a noble cause. He's a descendant of Dionysus. That's why he's probably why he's fat. Luckily, I've never had the police phoned on me while I've been around doing this. So,
oh God, oh well, you live on a country estate,
of course, yeah.
So you know you don't have that.
Do you do any tricks with your swords, Dario?
Like flourishes?
Yeah,
flourishes are easy.
So wait, you really do this?
Every night I go out and practice sword. Yeah,
that's pretty hot.
Yeah.
Actually.
Aubrey, when he says he's a sword player and you saw the bow and arrow thing, that Tharum does that sort of shit all the time.
That's hot too.
Yep.
Yeah.
I shoot and I'm very good at shooting, but I don't really do archery. It's harder.
Yeah. I always find shooting's just so much easier.
Right.
Whereas archery is very tricky. It takes a lot of practice to get good.
You guys have a lot more strength to upper bodies, and I mean, I know they have compounders, but
you can use laser poundage bows. They still work. You know, you don't have to go through a French knight in armor anymore.
I remember doing archery for the first time in school for one of those camp things, and I was just awesome at it. Everyone's like, can you hit that over there? And I'd turn around, so like, can I hit that over there? And they'd look at each other and go, if you want to, and like, boom, did it. That's amazing.
I should probably since we're talking about archery, I should segue into this.
You're going to notice a drone picks up a guy behind that container over there. And what's going to happen is when he walks behind that container, I'm able to continue to see where he is and what he's doing. So here's Ghost X is the drone that's watching. So just watch for a moment. So the blue force is my friendlies. So see that little right-hand corner where it sees behind the containers? They're tracking where the bad guy is. They're tracking where my guys are. And then watch when they go behind the container. So I can actually see through it and watch. Now they're engaging the guy over there, and he's down. Wow. So this is a system that allows everybody to basically be operating as one combined hive mind, where you can all share a view of the world. And by the way, this view that I have, it's shared now with all of the robots as well. So anything I see, like let's see I see someone inside of a building, every drone and every person now sees that person where he is. It's so crazy that I was born at the right time to actually get to build all of this stuff.
It's great. One epic nerd.
Yeah.
Let's go watch SJJ's position. Sort of like, I was so lucky to be born at the time I have to have all this.
You're going to notice a drone.
What SJJ, what a time to be alive. I get to be blown up by a drone. What a time to be alive.
Well, it's quite impressive anyway, that's the future of warfare.
The future of warfare.
That's where we are now. That's what Delta Force used.
Mm-hmm.
So like it or love it, but that's what we're stuck with now.
There's
It's what I'm saying. I'm just playing all this stuff because I think some of this AI stuff's cool, and I'm still waiting for Mercian to, like, you know, when's it gonna happen, mate? Because
when's what gonna happen?
When are you gonna start your when are you gonna start your AI channel? It's like Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
You don't need me to start. Why don't you start an AI channel? I mean, do you have trouble typing or something? Because
What's your AI channel going to be about?
Well, you're the media guy. I'm just saying.
What you're trying to say is sort of like AI is a bit shit, so you need someone who can fix it.
That's it. I need you to fix the AI, Mercian.
Right, okay.
I think this stuff is great. Look at it. It's fantastic. Anyway, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Very 80s music.
Anyway, whatever. 3 hours, 24 minutes.
There were some studies done.
Yeah.
That's about SJJ's favorites, fat jabs.
Yeah.
Turns out users when you come off it, you put back on the weight in 2 years. Because you're still fat on the inside.
Well, I think it's about changing your life choices.
Yeah, but
right?
they don't do it because
the
drugs just let you keep eating and being fat without showing it.
Yeah.
I was really. Didn't Ariana Grande start taking that shit?
I'm sure she is.
What? She's like 90 pounds.
Yeah, it's probably
Brutus, Google like her what she looks like straight after Wicked.
Yeah, it's probably why she's so skinny.
She's creepy skinny.
Yeah, everyone on that film is really skinny.
Creepy.
Yeah, it's like everyone on that film started taking Ozempic during production or something.
And the way they talk about it, those two in their interviews, like they've just been through war or something. I can imagine that. I wouldn't be surprised if in a few years' time we get some stories about just how absolute hell filming of that film was.
I mean, no one looks at Ariana Grande and went, "God, she's a fat cow."
I
she
don't
didn't really need it.
believe that she was ever on that. Really? Was she?
I think they all are. Yeah.
Here we go. It's fucking grim, isn't it? Can you see that?
I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, she might just not be eating, but it wouldn't surprise me if she's on that stuff.
I can't imagine what doctor would prescribe that. I mean, I know that there's doctors that would, of course, because she's a celebrity, but ethically that would be so wrong.
It's really weird. It's really strange. Is that say? Oh God. Yeah.
Do you guys find her hot, Ariana Grande?
No.
Before
she is now. No.
Yeah, not.
Yeah,
no, I would go for her now. But before though, I mean, look at her.
I think this is gay men really. Gay men want women to be really skinny and horrible.
Little boys.
Yeah. No, it's true. I mean, Milo talked about it on the Tucker Carlson interview. He's basically making the point that the fashion industry is just run by gay men, and they just like humiliate the models basically and make them all skinny, and it's just like it's a weird like hatred of women. I think there's some truth to that, to be honest with you.
Well, that seems about right.
This was a funny clip of an African explaining to a shitlib that we are better than them.
Anyway, Sam is in action. Let's put him first. Sam, your views on Trump and Venezuela?
Many are claiming that Trump is recolonizing Venezuela. If recolonization by Trump means peace, stability, and prosperity, so be it. I would like Trump, in fact, to extend his hands and go to my native Africa. Many of the countries in Africa today failed states. They are sinking under the mountain of corruption and population explosion. This is causing a crisis that is driving millions to come abroad to look for a better life. We need be recolonized.
Of course, Sam. Many would argue, including lots of rather eminent historians and economists, among others, that it is colonization and European colonization that was at least a significant part of the contemporary political problems of many of the states that you were talking about.
It is the opposite. If Africa was never colonized, where would we be?
Well, there were plenty of countries that weren't colonized. Japan wasn't colonized, and they're doing all right.
Well, they're doing all right, but not Africa.
Right. Well, there are countries which were colonized that are doing well, and some that weren't and aren't. I'm not sure.
Sorry to interrupt you. I'm talking from personal experience.
Yes,
I was there when the British were there.
I mean, America quite literally had a colony in the United States, in Africa, called Liberia, which has had plenty of problems. So I'm not necessarily sure that recolonization will do terribly well.
What has happened since the American and the British left Africa? In chaos.
Right. Okay. Well, Sam, it's a view, and great.
That's so defeated there. Right. Okay.
Yeah. Why are you gay? Oh, man. Okay, right. 3 hours, 29 minutes. I'm going to knock it on the head. I got to go to work tomorrow. Anyway, great show. Loved it. Clair Khaw, thank you for coming on. Special guest. And that's it. Do you want to say something, Claire, at the end?
Yes. Thank you for having me. But perhaps we can one day have a dialogue about the way forward. I feel I have so many things to say that that you might agree with even.
Well, you can always invite people onto your channel, Claire. I'm all in favour of networking.
Will you come on to Ronnie?
Who, me?
Yes.
Not me, but maybe.
Thanks for volunteering us, Brutus.
maybe. I don't know. Lots of people will want to come on your channel. But anyway, yeah, Claire. So thank you very much for coming on the show. It's been a pleasure to talk to you after all of these years, and glad to see that you voted for Brexit. I hope you can talk some sense into SJJ. We don't know what's happened to him. We're feeling very sad for SJJ. And
well, the thing is, he admires Richard Spencer, and that's a problem because we know Spencer has no principles.
This is true. Spencer's always been against the European Union, and actually, if you listen to the stream where he started going on his anti-Brexit rant, he did start off with Richard Spencer. Basically, that's where he started. So I think that's where he's getting it from.
Well, he might be a bit gay for Richard Spencer, I think.
Oh, whoa, whoa!
Well, I accused him of that, and he didn't. He wasn't that, denying of it.
Oh, whoa, that's a bit spicy.
Gossip.
A bit spicy there, Clair Khaw.
Where was this? All this? Yeah.
I mean, I did say online, like, you are a bit gay for Richard Spencer, and he went, oh, something like that. He didn't say, how dare you? How dare you?
Well,
even your laugh was great there.
That is a little bit spicy, Claire. I mean, he's had lots of girlfriends, I think.
Yeah, he's tired of it now. I mean, the
accusation.
accusation.
I think a lot of men have been encouraged to be a bit bi, and
Oh boy,
Wow.
Claire, where were you all this discussion here? See, guys, it's not just me.
It's incredible.
Look how happy you guy flipping women are to declare that someone's gay. Like, this is just really bad. Like, being gay is not a happy thing. It's not a thing to be celebrated.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying all of a sudden Claire got very spicy here.
Claire did get spicy.
Oh, only because I was given an opportunity to speak before the show ended.
Be careful if he starts offering you his Zempic, then you know he's gay.
I mean, it's amazing. He's gone from being Indian to a Jew, a Jewish Indian, and now he's a gay Jewish Indian.
Yeah, this is.
Wow.
Anyway, this is too much slander for me. We don't like the slander. SJJ's not gay. Okay, don't.
No, he's not.
We love SJJ. We're just worried about him. This is like an intervention.
Yeah, it's an intervention. We're trying to help him. he's been corrupted by Richard Spencer. But anyway, thanks for coming on the stream, guys, and we'll see you next week. And that's it. Thank you. Good night, everybody.
Thank you.
Good night. Good